Hey folks, this is Vincent Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play The Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth. So we did an unboxing video of this game the other day, so if you want to see a look at all the components, go check that out. There's just so many, it's not worth bringing them all into camera view right now. I've got a bunch of stuff off to the side here. I've got damage cards, I've got various miniatures and tokens. And because the game is primarily app-driven, we will sort of explain what we're doing as we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and set up the game real quick so you can see what that looks like. And we're going to select the campaign. There's the Bones of Arnor. However, there's some other ones here. Hunt for the Ember Crown is $7 if you want to purchase that DLC. Shadowed Paths requires the expansion to this, which you can buy separately. Hunting of Dale, and so on. So there are other scenarios that you can mess around with, but typically you either have to pay money or own the expansion for it. But Bones of Arnor is where we're going. And we'll go ahead and select the Adventure mode. There's normal and hard as well. Adventure mode supposedly was introduced after the fact, but we just picked this up, so this is new to us anyway. But we'll go on the Adventure, and this allows us, I guess, more time to do things in the environment without the ticking clock gnawing at us all the time. We're going to go ahead and select a save slot there, hit Select Heroes, and we're going to input what we have set up down here. I've got Legolas, Aragorn, Bilbo, and Alina, I think it is. I'm Legolas and Aragorn, she's Bilbo and Alina, so we're controlling 2 characters each. Just so we can show you the different abilities and try out different things. You can play this with 2 characters if you want. From my understanding, the game will scale appropriately if you only have 2, Bilbo and Alina. Okay, so we go ahead and choose our characters. We're going to select our starting items. The game will automatically assign starting items for you. It's like a recommended loadout. I've gone ahead and taken the recommended loadout, but if you want to, you can tap on any of these things, these buttons, and change out their armor or whatever you want. But I kept everything as is. I'm going to hit Select Party Name. We initially had, what was it? Long Live Boromir, I think. But that was kind of niche, so I just changed it to Fellowship of the Meeple. Okay. Which is a bit more gamey and less niche. So I'm just going to hit Fellowship of the Meeple, done, and begin.
Could have been Sick Miniatures.
I guess.
The shadows grow, though few take notice. The vigilant, the wary, and the old. We can feel it, but it is a darkness that rises slowly. It dwells among us, masked and unobtrusive. One must be paranoid to know it's there, to notice, hunt it, and root it out. In recent months, a rash of thefts have swept through Eriador, from the white towers of Emin Beriad to the old ruins of Weathertop. Not 2 weeks past, many of the older treasures of the Shire's Matham House disappeared into the night. The significance of these thefts may seem small, but I sense the shadows in their wake. I fear a sinister and hidden purpose, and so I have called for your aid.
All right, we'll hit Embark. The dog heard a weird voice and had to come down and investigate. So I'm going to turn, actually, airplane mode on so that we don't get interrupted. All right, a shadow in Eriador, sure. Chapter 1, we'll hit continue. All right, so it zooms in. And this is what that looks like.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit
sorry.
the South Downs, I guess, and then hit confirm or save and quit. So confirm. This is as far as I've gotten in the app. Select roles. Okay, so in addition to choosing characters, there are different roles that can be selected. I don't know if they're listed on the back of the player guide or not.
Roles or rules?
Roles.
Oh, roles.
R-O-L-E-S. So I don't see them back here. Essentially, there's 6 to choose from, according to the app here. There's Burglar, Captain, Guardian, Hunter, Musician, and Pathfinder. Again, this is our first time playing, so I don't know what these classes are specifically. But I tried to make it thematic and useful. I looked through them. I chose the Hunter for Legolas. And I chose the Captain for Aragorn. She chose the Burglar for Bilbo, which is fitting because in the movies, The Hobbit, he was known as the Burglar. And then Alina, we've never heard of before, so she chose the Musician. She's got a harp, so it made sense that she would take the musician role anyway.
I mean, the suggested starts.
Oh, is it on the
Yeah.
down there? Okay, interesting. Okay. So the reason why classes matter is that we each have our own deck. The deck is comprised of 3 different things. There's a set of basic cards that everybody has. There's like 6 of those. Then there's a set of character cards, like Aragorn has a set of cards that he would put in his own deck. Legolas has his own cards that he would put in his own deck. And then you've got your class cards. So there's the Hunter cards in here. The Aragorn has Captain cards in here. Bilbo has Burglar cards in here, and so on. So there's 3 different things that comprise your deck. And for your first adventure, it's just those things. In future adventures, after this first scenario is over, we'll be able to add possibly other things to our deck by spending experience and switch out cards with lore. But that's more of the advanced rule set. But maybe we'll see that, assuming we like the game enough to keep going. I would like to, but we'll see.
Like Builder of Swords.
It's kind of like Hero Realms, in the sense that as you go from scenario to scenario in co-op mode, you can buy cards to switch out old ones, or you can just add new ones to your deck.
That's cool.
Now each character only has 15 cards.
Okay.
So we start off small typically, but it's not a deck builder in the sense that as we play we add more. Although we may earn treasures or whatever in during our run, if that makes any sense. All right, so we are now starting a new game. All right, so it says there, somewhere amid this maze of dark thickets and steep gullies, the band of thieves now hides. Your direction is informed by a set of tracks from 2 days ago, and you can only guess the location of the thieves' lair. So there is a track on the very top of the app here, and the app is free, by the way, but the DLC is not. This threat meter will go up based on the number of players, based on how many exploration tokens are still on the board, and based on how many threat tokens are still on the board. I believe in adventure mode, it removes the exploration token penalty so that you can take more time to explore without having to rush and explore before it counts against you, if that makes any sense. That's what I read anyway. Oh, wait, continue. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of tiles on the left that you can't see, but it says to place 302A as indicated. So I'm going to... Now, the fog is down and to the right. So because of that, that's sort of like we can sort of see where the board will be taking shape. So I'm going to put this 302A in the upper left corner so that we've got room to expand down this way, if that makes any sense. So you see the little fog there? Mm-hmm. That's where the board will be expanding to over time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a set of tiles over here, 302. I have them numerically ordered as well, 302A. Okay, so there's 302A, and that looks about right, and the camera can kind of see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's 302A, 302A, that looks right. Okay, so we'll hit, actually, no, it's oriented wrong. It needs to be like that. Yep, that makes more sense. So yeah, the 2 on top, 1 on bottom. Okay, so we'll hit continue. And if you cannot locate and enter the hideout by dark, the trail may be altogether lost. Place heroes as indicated. Each hero scouts 2. So we are going to put our heroes on this space. So this particular tile has 3 spaces. This one here, this one in the middle, and this one down here. They're separated by these silvery lines.
Oh, I see.
So all of our heroes will start on this middle space. And now this allows us to scout 2. And what that means is that we are now going to, I'll put this over here, we'll be allowed to draw 2 cards from our deck and pick one of them to prepare. In the beginning of the game, the rules tell us to automatically prepare one of them. It's our class card number 1. So if we zoom in on this, you'll see on the very bottom, This says Hunter 1. This is, this one is Captain 1, and so on. So we already have one card prepared. What prepared means is during the game we can put these cards into our discard pile to use the effect that is listed on the bottom of the card. But at the beginning of every round during the rally phase, we'll be able to scout more cards to potentially add to this to make ourselves more powerful. Now, if I remember correctly, Aragorn has an ability. And this says, when heroes scout during the rally phase, which is where we're at, you and nearby heroes each reveal 1 additional cards. So rather than drawing 2 each, we'll be drawing 3 each, picking 1 to prepare if we want to, maximum of 4, by the way, and then putting the other cards either on the top or on the bottom. There's a reason why you may want to put some cards on top and some cards on bottom. Some of these cards in the upper left will have successes on them. Some of them will be dead cards that will be nothing. There's a weakness card in each of our decks, it provides nothing for us, which is bad. So if that comes up, you may want to prepare something and then slide that weakness card on the bottom of your deck so that it doesn't come up during that round. So let's go ahead and scout 3 real quick. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. And Aragorn is going to draw 3. Again, typically it'd only be 2, but Aragorn has an ability. So you're gonna scout. There's a weakness there. That's okay. You can get rid of it just by putting it on. You can prepare one of these 2 and put these other ones either on top or on bottom as you see fit. So I know it's a lot to look at, but there are different symbols in the upper left-hand corner of these cards. If you ever see this orange symbol that looks like this is a success. This is good. We want to draw these as much as possible when we're doing attacks, when we're doing interactions, so that we can succeed in what we do. These ones with the leaves on them correspond to our inspiration. They don't do anything for us by themselves, but we can spend inspiration tokens as we get them for them to count as a success. So if you drew a success and then had this card right after it, and you needed another success, you could spend an inspiration token to make this count as a success, and then you have 2 successes for whatever check you're doing. So what we're going to do now is look at these cards, pick 1 to prepare if we want, and preparing them brings them down here. Now the cards with successes on them are typically more powerful. However, by removing these from our decks, we'll have less odds in drawing these successes in the future. So I'm not going to put this down here because I want this success in my deck. And the nice thing is, if I don't pick it, again, I can put these cards back either on the top or on the bottom. So I can put this right on top and I'll know that on my next check, I'll have 1 success waiting for me. Okay, so there's some strategy in this, and you've got a weakness. You could prepare one of these 2 and put this on the bottom of your deck so that it does not come up.
And this is the rally phase.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, this is the first turn, so it's typically...
Because I had this before I interact. I don't know what
interact is... There's 3 actions that you can do on your turn. And you can perform 2 actions, and in those 2 actions there are 3 things. You can move 2 spaces, you can attack something, or you can interact with something.
I see.
Interacting, you'll be able to interact with tokens that pop up. None have done that yet.
I see. Okay.
So, you already know that you're going to put that on the bottom of your deck, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right. This is Time of Need. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this skill to convert all of these inspiration symbols to successes. That might be something to put in there. That guarantees me something. When you test that symbol, which there are different types of tests in this game, different attributes. There's agility, might, spirit, wisdom, and wit. So this card is saying that when I test wit, which is that little tree, sorry for the focus, you may discard this skill to add 1 success. So this is kind of niche. I'm going to go ahead and put this here, Time of Need, and I will put this success on top. And I'll put this underneath it. That's fine. Hopefully I'll have an inspiration token to use for when that comes up. But anyway, I've prepared that for him, and I'm going to look at these and see what I want to prepare for Legolas. When you test that particular skill, what I don't remember what that is, you may discard this skill to add 1 success. This one is innate. Your ranged attacks can target enemies 1 space away. Strike 2. When you attack, discard to add 2 hits. Interesting. So with Keen Eyes, I'll be able to, with my ranged attack, Legolas has a ranged attack with his great bow. So I'll be able to attack characters or enemies that are more than 1 space away, or on my same space. So with this Keen Eyes, I'll get an extra range, which is nice. So I think I'll prepare this one. And these are not successes, so I'm going to put these on the bottom in the hopes that more come up later.
So you can put as many as you want to prepare?
No, you can only prepare 1.
Oh, I see.
You prepare 1 and put the others back.
Okay, on the bottom or on the top, or does it
As
matter?
as you see fit.
I see.
You prepared, you're still looking at those, or did you prepare all of them?
I did. I prepared all of them.
No, you can't prepare all of them. You can only prepare 1.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I'll do that one there, and I will do...
And the one that you prepared here is, at the start of your turn, you may discard this skill to scout 2. Then gain 1 inspiration for each aid, food, or song card in your play area. That's Bilbo's special card. That's kind of nice.
I think I might just do this one.
Okay, you're going to prepare this one and put the other 2 either on top or on bottom?
On top.
Time of Need, that's what Aragorn did. So that's perfect.
Oh.
So if you don't draw any successes, you can discard that card, and then basically any of these symbols that you've played will turn into successes.
So these, do they count as this?
Yes, correct. These
so right
symbols.
now I have 2 out of the 5?
No. What this means? No. We're going to be gaining tokens. We're going to be gaining inspiration tokens.
I see.
This 5 is your limit. This is how many tokens you can have on your character card. You can then, if these cards come up when you're checking something, you can spend these tokens to turn this normal leaf, which does nothing, into a success.
I see.
At the cost of 1 leaf per token.
So this convert all leaves only applies to these 2 leaves?
What does it say on there? It just says you may discard this skill to convert all leaves. Yep, no, that is also for any other card that was drawn during that test. So let's say so if you draw 3, let's say you draw 3 cards, right? And they're all leaves. Or there's 1 weakness and 2 leaves. You can discard this and 1, 2, and then you may discard this skill to convert all. Well,
I thought it was all influence like this.
No. That is only, that's just how much you have to spend.
Okay.
If this is, think of this as money.
Okay.
You would not. You need inspiration in order. It'll make sense when we get there.
Right.
when we reach that point, we'll get there.
Okay.
Okay. So we've all. No, what's this extra one here?
That was the prepared spell. That was she already had.
Oh, I see. This is your harp. Okay, gotcha. All right. So in that case, we scouted, and now we continue. And something pale on this tree flutters in the breeze. Place a search token as indicated. Okay, so search tokens are... Okay, so there is something in our spot. There is this... I know it's kind of difficult to see it for the folks at home, but there is a search token that was placed here on our spot.
Ooh.
Okay, and it's a tree flutters in the breeze. Something pale on this tree flutters in the breeze. Place a search token there. A hunter closes in on a bear cub. Place a person token as indicated. So someone just spawned up there. So a point of interest person is now hunting some kind of cub up there. Place 100A as indicated. So now I've got to add a new tile, which is this one on top. And 100A is this way. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really matter, but it's saying 100A on the bottom right, so that's what we're doing. All right, and hit continue. In the distance, a group of ragtag individuals close the doors of a stone tomb. Could this be your quarry, the thieves you are looking for? Place a person token as indicated. So, possible ruffians or bad guys there. All right, continue. 208A as indicated. Okay, so now I got to go through 207, 208. Go. 208 is on the bottom right, I believe. Okay. And we'll push this up as we need to. All right, I think that's right. Okay. So there you go. There you go there. Hit continue. Place tile 303A as indicated.
Okay, when do we start playing?
Patience, Kimosabi, patience.
I'm just saying.
This is still set up, hon.
Is it? Oh my god.
Alright, 308A. Sort of goes there. Looks right to me. Mm-hmm. Place exploration tokens. So that goes there. So this means this is an unexplored tile. Mm-hmm. And this is an unexplored tile.
So every setup, when you first start the game on the digital app, is it random?
It is random.
Always... Oh, wow.
Yes, so you've got different encounters. I think the main quest is going to be the same, but you're going to have different side quests that pop up. And the map will be different.
Okay, cool.
All right. Pause to tighten your boots and adjust the weight of your gear. You take a breath before continuing on. Each hero tests one. Hero tests... what is that? Symbol. That is... Looks like spirit. Each hero tests spirit. Each hero who passes gains 1 inspiration. Mm-hmm. So we have 5 attributes on our card. Mm-hmm. There's might, wisdom, agility, spirit, and will. So the number of cards that you draw from your deck is going to be the number listed. So you draw 4 for her, 3 for him, 2 for me, and 2 for him. So I draw 2.
And what phase is this?
This is still the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, relax. We're getting...
I know, I'm just wondering.
Okay, so I got 2 successes. I got 1 success. You got 1 success.
2. Here.
And you got 2. Okay, so that means we all passed this test. Okay. And because we passed, we each gain an inspiration token, which we can use to...
Interesting.
And now the cards that we played go into our discard pile. So I'm just going to put them face up next to our deck here.
Oh, interesting.
There we go. And so now we've got inspiration. Objective updated. Confront the thieves. Action phase. Now we play.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we're going to do, and this is new to me as well. Mm-hmm. So now we can go in any order that we choose, and each of us has 2 action points to spend, basically. Okay. If you move, you can move 2 spaces. Again, spaces are these silvery separated lines. This is 1 space, 1 space, 1. This is 1, 1, 1. Okay. So the question is, what do we want to do? Do we want to explore this tree? Do we want to talk to this hunter about this cub that he's hunting?
Yeah, I'm going up to that. Elena, at least, is going up to that bear cub.
Okay, just to see what's going on? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means that... where's your heart? This is you. So you're going to spend 1 action to move. Okay. Okay. Now, the nice thing is you can split up your movement. You can go 1 space and then interact with something with your second action, then move again, because you haven't moved fully yet. Mm. So you can split up your movement. Okay. So you still have 1 movement after this is done. Okay. So do you want to spend your second action to interact with that? I do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the app, and I think we zoom in on it, and tap the button. A hunter closes in on a bear cub. Intervene. Okay. The hunter is dressed finely and takes careful aim with an ornately carved bow at the bear cub, who is none the wiser. As the cub is harming no one, you feel you cannot simply stand by. Test your might, which is the horn 2. So you have to draw 2 cards from here. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, so no successes.
Now, can I discard this?
You can discard that, or you can. It depends on how much inspiration you think you're going to need. In this case, we input the number, and then if the app feels that it's high enough, you'll succeed. So you could use that to confirm that you've got 3 successes, or you can spend 1 inspiration token to give yourself 1 success and hope that's enough.
I see.
To complete this.
I'm going to discard this.
Okay, so you're going to discard the... When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard the skill to convert all of your leave symbols up to successes. So this is what, 3 successes?
Yeah,
here?
it doesn't include the
I don't
card
think
itself.
so. It doesn't say to.
All right.
I would assume not.
Yeah.
So that's 3 successes. So I hit the plus sign 3 times here to indicate 3 successes. Hit confirm. You impose yourself between the hunter and the quarry. You take the hunter to be merely a sportsman and not very brave one if he's going after a lone cub. You declare that the cub is under your protection and the hunter grumbles his way back toward his camp. Gain 1 inspiration, then discard this person token.
Yeah.
So this goes away, and you gain an inspiration token.
Leave the forest alone, Elena says.
Yes. Now remember, you have 1 more movement. The cub sticks close to you, happily bouncing along in your footsteps. Perhaps his proper caretaker is nearby. Nothing happened there, but okay, so it's simply gone at this point.
Okay.
But you have 1 more movement point. Would
Yes.
you like to move back down?
I am.
Okay. All right, so she's done now.
And I discarded these, right?
Correct. Right. So now we've got our other 3 that we can do. What do we want to do? Do you want me to?
It's up to you.
I'm tempted to. Well, we can. One of us can search this if you want. Search the tree. If these guys are bad guys, I want to keep Legolas here at range so that he can shoot without being counterattacked. If that makes any sense. So I might send Aragorn down here to reveal this, and then Legolas can help me kill it if that's really what it is. So as Bilbo, do you want to explore this tree, or do you
Yeah, sure. We could have done like in the movie where he like tries to sneak over to the hunters and like, you know.
Oh, you mean like the trolls?
Yeah.
I see. If you want to, do you want to try?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Do you want to try?
No, it's fine.
What do you want to do?
He'll search the tree. He's a coward.
Okay. He's going to search the tree. All right. He's just a burglar. He doesn't want to deal with this.
Before I interact, I can look at the top card of your deck, right?
Yes.
The deck. If it's a card with a leaf on it, it is not. So, does this get discarded?
No, you just look at it. It doesn't say to discard it.
Okay, so I put it back?
Yes.
Alright, sure.
But now you know you've got 1 success coming.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to interact with that tree then?
Yeah.
Okay. And that would be your first action. So you still have something to do after this if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Something pale on this tree flutters in the breeze. We'll hit confirm, search. The fluttering thing is a piece of paper nailed to a tree. When you're near enough to read it, you realize it's a letter. My darling Esme, I fear this will never reach you, but nevertheless I must try. I have loved you for so long that I do not remember not loving you. Your gentle touch and sweet words have buoyed my heart from the depths of despair time and time again. We head into the forest at dawn and do not know if we shall return from our dangerous mission. I can only hope this finds its way to your hands. I love you always, Matthias. Test spirit. Test spirit. So it's 3. You need 2 successes in order to pass this test.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3.
You got 2 successes.
Woo-hoo.
There you go.
I was lucky.
Yeah. So now we are going to say pass because you got 2. The words fill you with joy and sorrow in equal measure. You wonder if Matthias ever returned to his Esme and hope to find someone with whom to share a love so deep. Gain 1 inspiration and become determined. Then discard the search token. So you gain inspiration. Now you just gained a boon, which is somewhere around here somewhere.
Determined.
Yeah, I'm looking. I set this up yesterday, so I forgot where all my cards are. That's Pathfinder. There's got to be.
Is it underneath the tiles?
No, it's not underneath the tiles. These are barrels. Bear with me as I find them.
Right.
This is. That is that. Hidden. There we go. Hidden, emboldened, determined. Okay. So you have determined right now, and this is When you test, you may discard this boon to discard any number of cards from the test and reveal that many additional cards. So if you don't like what you drew for a test, you can discard them with this and draw all new cards.
Okay.
So you keep that. It doesn't say to discard or anything, so just keep that as a throwaway. You may want to put that... It's not prepared technically, so we want to make sure it doesn't get mixed in.
I guess, yeah. Put it like right here.
That's fine. So that was like a boon that you got.
Cool.
All right.
What stinks is that I probably should have gone to the camp because I had an ability.
Well, you're not done yet.
Oh, yeah.
That was one action.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've got... Let's see if this says a new... Nope. And so you've got a second thing.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, you can move down here, but you won't be able to interact with it.
Yeah, I know. Man, I should have done that first. Because it says, when I test, if there are no nearby heroes, you may convert 2 leaves to 1 success.
Nearby is also adjacent spaces.
Oh, okay. So I could move 2, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What does Scout 2 mean?
Scout means draw 2 cards from your deck, prepare 1, and put just like at the beginning of the rally phase.
I see. Well, he's determined. I think I'm going to move 1 and 2 right here.
Right here? So it'd be 1, 2. Well, is that you? Yeah. It'd be 1 space, 2 space.
Yeah, that's
where,
fine.
where you end up.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and that's it for you.
Yes. Bilbo's pretty determined.
He is. He's running off by himself.
Yes, he is.
Now, I will try and keep Aragorn near all of us, and the reason I want to do that is because, again, that whole scout ability.
Yeah.
During the rally phase, you and nearby... So if I bring Aragorn here, you're still covered for the next round. So I think I need to do that.
Fine.
So... What?
I just want to use my ability, no nearby heroes.
Oh, I see. Well,
but it's okay.
But Elena would also benefit from this.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
When you test, if there are no nearby heroes, you may convert 2 leaves to 1. After you test, discard to become hidden. Okay. All right, so I'm going to bring Aragorn down here. And that's 1 movement. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to interact with these ruffians, whoever they are. Mm-hmm. Okay. You note the garb mimics that of Brelanders, but their accents are varied. They are not merely local riffraff. You pause and consider what is your best approach. Well met, friends. Sneak up and eavesdrop. Step away from the tomb or else. I say well met, friends. You want to just try a friendly approach?
Is that... Okay. Whatever you think. Aragorn... Is that Aragorn? Or...
Aragorn, yes.
I think of him as like a sneaky sneak. But...
Yeah, me too. But I know that I've got a... Well, actually, I don't know anymore. I've already used 1 success. If more successes come up and there's a battle, I'm going to be... There's only like 4 or 5 successes per deck out of the 15 cards.
Oh my gosh.
So, like, I want to make sure that I'm drawing successes.
Yeah.
If I don't, I've got this, but I'm just going to go and hit well met, friends,
that's fine.
And see what happens. The group turns on you, weapons and stolen goods in hand. As you suspect, these are the thieves you seek, and they are ready to slay you where you stand. Gain 1 inspiration token, then discard this person token. So I gain an inspiration, and I discard him. Okay. And your enemy shows no sign of mercy nor any inclination that they will accept the same in return. With malice in their eyes, they raise their weapons ready to defend what they have stolen. Place 2 ruffians as indicated. So ruffians are these guys here. So there's 2 ruffians now. This is what they look like. So 2 ruffians on this space. Okay. Update objective. Updated objective, defeat the ruffians. Okay. So I might as well go in for the attack. So with my second action, I will attack. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to pick a weapon. And I've got a sword. This banner. After you or a nearby hero tests or guards, that hero gains 1 inspiration. Maybe you could actually, after you, that would have helped you out, huh? Because you tested, didn't you? You tested that 1 banner? Or you tested that 1 tree. No, you tested...
The tree there. Yeah.
Right. So after you or a nearby hero rests or guards, that hero gains 1 inspiration. So we can use that if you want.
That's alright. It's alright, because I had one thing that I forgot to do for you.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be missing a lot of our prompts here, but anyway. So,
That's one thing. I wish the app would tell us, or like keep track of inspiration and all that.
Yeah, okay, so I've got a sword and it tests might. So I'm going to test might, and if I draw 1 success, it's 2 hits. 2 successes are 5 hits. However, I can activate both if I draw 3 successes. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. My might is 3. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've drawn a success, a maybe, and a nothing. So I think I will spend 1 inspiration token to turn this card into a success. So I've got 2 successes here, right? Is there anything else I can do to add another hit? Time of need. When you test, if you do not, that was not a test. Okay. Okay, I guess that's all I can do. So I'm going to apply, according to my sword, I succeeded twice. So I'm going to apply this 2 hit on here, or 2 successes, and that's 5 hits. So I'm going to do, what button do I hit? Oops. I wanted to actually battle that. Hold on. Oh, down here. There we go. Sword. There we go. Okay, so now I have to apply 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these other ones up here are like special. This is Pierce, Lethal, Stun. If I had any other abilities that would kick in, I would apply them here, but I don't. So I'm going to hit Apply. Apply 5 hits. Confirm. All right, so remove 1 Ruffian. All right, so 1 Ruffian is now dead. All right, continue. Can the enemy attack? Yes. They are in the same space. There's range, so that they will not counterattack me. And a warrior moves with blinding speed, slashing at you in wide arcs. Test this to negate. So, I need to test... I don't know my symbols yet. Actually, it should... No, it's the circle tree. It's wit.
Oh.
So I have to test 3 wit. So these should be in the discard. So 1, 2, weakness 3. There's a success. So the way this works is it says take 1 damage, and after this attack, flip 2 face up. So I can spend successes to negate 1 damage. So I'm going to use this success to negate this 1.
Okay.
And it says after this attack, flip 2 damage face up, which I don't have. So I'm going to hit confirm. And I dodged. Basically, there's no damage there.
Okay.
And now, that has to end my turn here. If I try to move away from him... Actually, I could move away from him because he's no longer readied, I think. And they don't provoke opportunity attacks when you move away from an unreadied unit. Unless they're elite. But we haven't seen those yet. So I'm going to keep Aragorn there. And then just do Legolas and try and finish him off. Legolas has a bow. So I'm going to... used my ranged ability, and I'm going to test, looks like, agility. So I draw 4 cards, and so I'm going to click on the Ruffian here. Okay, and then I'm going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got 1 success. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend his last inspiration token to turn this into a success. So I've got 2 successes out of all of this. And 2 successes with a great bow is 5 hits. So I do battle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit apply. Apply 5 hits. Dead. Remove 1 Ruffian. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. Okay, so I'm going to give it back to Legolas because he has none.
Yes.
And these go into the discard pile. And he goes away. So it says here, sudden movement draws your eye. To your surprise, a goblin breaks cover and sprints away, disappearing into a wall of brambles. You follow with haste and find beyond the thicket a wide valley dotted with a few ruins, but no sign of the creature. Lore increases by 1. Lore is a permanent currency that we earn from scenario to scenario, and we spend it to upgrade our cards in between scenarios. So we've earned like upgrade points essentially. Place tile 301A as indicated. All right, 301A is that one, and then 301A goes. Oh, jeez. No, it goes. Did I place that incorrectly? No, it goes on. It should. Okay, maybe I messed that up. Okay, this is here. Okay, this should have been down further. My bad.
Oh.
It doesn't matter because nothing happened here.
Okay.
But that should have been here.
Okay.
And that makes sense now that I do this. This connects like that. 308. Yep, there we go.
I just wonder how many people were screaming.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are screaming at me right now, but that's okay. Yeah, so now there's a 3-hole thing, 3-hole. So we've got it right now. Okay, but it didn't really affect anything.
Yeah.
And place 304A as indicated. Okay. That one is 304A is on the bottom. Is this 304A? Huh. So maybe this here. And then
Are there landmarks?
I'm looking. I think this is it. Yep. So there's one hole there.
Yeah.
3 holes. So
you can see the little star there. There's a star here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. And put exploration tokens on here and here. Okay, cool.
Those are leaf tokens.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're double-sided. Okay. All right, continue. What has drawn such a creature here, far beyond the reach of many orc stronghold? Its armor bore resemblance to that of a Mount Graham, but far to the north does that mountain stand. A dark alliance has been formed, indeed, for such a creature to be summoned here. You must find tracks leading to the enemy lair to continue. Searching the surrounding area will yield the clues and tracks you need. Tracks needed 3. So we're going to be searching locations to get tracks. Objective updated. Find clues to locate the hidden lair. Tracks needed 3. All right. And now Legolas attacked once for his turn. He still has 1 action left. I'm going to just simply move here and here.
That's 2 actions, right?
No, whenever you move...
It counts as 1 action?
Yes. You can. When you move twice. Whenever you move, you can move twice.
Yeah, okay.
So I've shot once for 1 action and then moved 2 for the second action.
And you only have 2 actions per character.
Correct.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we've spent all of our actions at this point.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit this time button on the bottom right to advance time because we're all done. End the action phase. Confirm. Mm-hmm. Shadow phase. Okay, so bad stuff is going to happen. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. I think this is part of adventure mode. Typically, this would probably not happen from what I've seen. So here's another one and another one. Mm-hmm. And the shadow deepens, although hope yet endures. Threat increases by 8. All right, so when it reaches 15, bad stuff happens.
Okay.
So each hero resets their deck and then scouts 2. So what's going to happen is we're going to take all of our discards, put them back into our deck.
And shuffle them?
And then shuffle. Just the discards, not the cards that we've prepared up to this point.
Yep.
All right, so we shuffle each deck separately. And Aragorn is near everybody, so we can scout 3.
Where is Aragorn?
Aragorn is down here.
Okay.
There's a space here, adjacent here, and a space here. So he is nearby all characters. Okay. So you can. I know you want to use that card.
I think you moved my person, didn't you?
What do you mean I moved my person?
Is it Elena? Which one's Elena?
Elena is back here.
Oh, that's Elena.
She's got the bow is Legolas.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the. No, this is not you. This is. Yeah, this is you.
Oh, okay.
Legolas and her look similar. She has the harp on her back. That's how I'm going to have to determine the 2 of them.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, Aragorn is nearby everybody. Okay, so I'm going to scout 3. For everyone can scout 3.
Okay.
Oof. Nasties. 1, 2. Okay, so no successes drawn there. So these are probably going to go to the bottom of the decks. What would I prepare though? When you test whatever that is with spirit, you may discard this. My spirit is low, so I might actually take that one. When you test agility, same thing. Gift of Men. During your turn, you may discard the skill to discard 1 fear. That would be nice to have in case I gain it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the Gift of Men. And I've got 3 prepared cards now. These other 2 are going to go on the bottom of my deck here. And here we know this is going to go on the bottom. This is a weakness card. Each deck has 1 weakness in it. And then as far as what to prepare, when you test, again, whatever that is.
Do we have to prepare? Or can we just opt to
you don't have to prepare anything if you don't want to.
Awesome.
When you test, what in the world is that symbol?
Is it not in the character sheet?
No, I couldn't find it. Wit, maybe? Yeah, it's Wit. Mm-hmm. When you test Wit, you may discard the skill. This is Innate Immortality. Rest 2. Discard at the end of your turn to discard 2 face down. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. I can either use it to rest or I can use it to strike. Either or. So it depends on when I need it or how I need it. So there's that. These 2 will go on the bottom of the deck. All right. And I have scouted. Have you scouted yours?
Yes, I didn't prepare anything.
Did you keep... Oh, you didn't prepare anything for anything. Okay, you didn't like anything. No. Okay. So now we're back in the action phase. We each have 2 actions. Whenever you enter a space with an exploration token, I guess this should have happened... I thought this was separate. This should have automatically turned into inspiration.
Why?
Whenever you move onto a space that is unexplored, it automatically gets explored.
That's a space? I thought it was separated by a silver line.
You might be right about that. Yes, you're right. Never mind.
Okay.
My bad.
Now, here's the thing. This exploration tile covers all these 3.
So I guess when you just enter that area.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's fine. So what would you like to do? Would you like to... do you want me to move...
You can go first. Your Aragorn is for... No, that's Elena, isn't she?
Elena's back here. Aragorn's here. I will move up for sure. I think Aragorn needs some more inspiration, and so does Legolas. Mm-hmm. So I might... I'm just going to move Aragorn... I'm going to use 1 action to move, so 1, 2. Mm-hmm. I entered this space, so that touches this. Explore, confirm. That's automatic. No action point needed. The spray of these waters keeps the banks damp and muddy, perfect for preserving footprints. Discard the exploration token and gain 1 inspiration. Okay, so Aragorn got that, and I have a maximum of 4, and I've got 3 there, so we're good. All right, continue. A finely dressed hobbit sits upon his pack, humming as he tunes a hobbit-sized lute. Place a person of interest as indicated, and that's up here. Okay. And looking down a muddy ridge, you notice that may be tracks on the shore. The way down, however, is steep, slippery, and bears no clear path. Place a search token as indicated. So a search token here.
Interesting.
Your journey continues. So I've spent 1 action moving. So I can spend a 2nd action moving, but I won't be able to really do anything.
So the exploration wasn't an action. It was just
no. It was exploration tokens are automatic, but if you want to interact with a point of interest, then it's an action.
I see.
So this is automatic.
Those were 2 exploration points.
Those were not. Right? Those were this was already explored at the beginning of the game. It started the game explored already.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
So I will simply maybe. I'll bring Aragorn. Where do you plan to go so that we can sort of stay together?
Who has the least amount of inspiration?
Well, I've got 3 through. This is 2, 3, You're good. I think Legolas has the least.
Legolas? Alright. I think Elena has to stay close with Legolas because she can give an inspiration once she spends inspiration.
Okay. So I will just move Legolas, or I mean Aragorn rather. Do we want to confront this hobbit, or do we come down here and try and get the tracks? I don't know what we'd be testing, but I think we'll come down here and try and move this along.
Okay.
So I've spent my second move action, but that's all I can do. Legolas, do you want to explore first, and then if we run into trouble, I can shoot with my bow? Like, do you want to have Bilbo explore or Elena explore?
I kind of want...
Or do you want to... You could move 1,
For
2...
Bilbo, yeah, I was actually thinking about
Hobbit
going
to
up
Hobbit
there.
talk?
Yeah.
So you can go 1, 2 is one action, and then interact with your...
Before I interact, I can look at the top card, right?
Yes.
And if it's a leaf, I get an inspiration.
Nice. And then that just goes... Yep, so there you go.
Okay. So then I put it back.
Yep, so you want to
now-
interact with him.
I do.
Okay. So according to this...
I hope.
The hobbit jumps up to his feet, plucking a few strings to emphasize the action. "Fine day to you, my fellow traveler," he cries, bowing. "For some coin, I could play you a tune that to drive the shadows from your mind and fill your heart with courage. You can toss the hobbit a coin or turn down his offer."
Do I have a coin?
I don't know what this coin means. I don't see a coin, but
Well, dang.
I don't know what the I don't know what a coin. I'm guessing you'd be testing for something if I had to guess. Do you want to toss the hobbit a coin or turn down his offer?
You know what? Let's do it. I'm a hobbit myself.
The hobbit catches the coin in the air. Without missing a beat, he starts strumming the strings of his lute and begins to play. You are taken by the wonderful melody, and the thoughts that previously plagued your mind drift away. Gain 1 inspiration. Discard 1 fear if you have it, or up to 2 face down fear. So it's fine. So you'd heal up essentially, but you do gain inspiration. What's your max inspiration?
6.
6.
I
Okay.
have 5 right
You have
now.
5. Okay. And
What was it?
we'll find out. He didn't go away. He just stayed there.
Cool.
So I guess someone can interact with him in the future.
Cool.
All right. So Bilbo took all of his turns, right?
Bilbo's got to start fighting to spin this inspiration. Come on, Bilbo.
So what about Alina? What do you want to do with her?
Oh, with her, she's so far away. I guess move up to Legoland,
Legoland.
and now I can only explore 1. I can't like hop on 1 tile, explore, and then hop on another tile to explore.
You can.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But you'd be maxing out your inspiration.
I am.
I don't know.
Maybe
What's your inspiration at?
5.
And you have 3?
3.
So yeah, you could go here, explore, then move. Yeah, again, exploring is not an action.
The only problem is that after I spend, oh man, I only have 1 more move action. That's the problem.
If you move, you won't be able to do anything else.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing.
Not like you can do much anyway.
Yeah.
So
I will explore. You know what?
So you're gonna
Why
come
not?
here.
Yeah. 1.
Okay, and let's go ahead and tap on the explore there. And explore. An ancient oak presides over the stretch of hill land, and a rocky slope conceals a bear den. Discard the exploration and gain 1 inspiration. So you can just take that.
Mm-hmm.
An ancient spiral of stairs descends into the earth, carved into an even older cave. Just outside, a carving in the stone warns of danger. Place a search token as indicated. They're in here somewhere. There we go. So that is on your space. Continue. Your journey continues. Now you can keep moving if you want.
Yeah. I will.
You want to move here?
Yeah.
Okay, now this means you would explore that, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Because...
It's still on the...
Yeah, it's like
corner.
neutral between all of them, yeah. Explore, confirm. Fruit trees dot the landscape, and some past architect saw fit to build a staircase down the hill to the river. Discard the exploration, gain 1 inspiration. A book with a thick gray binding has been discarded on the ground. Place a search token as indicated.
Okay.
All right, search token there. Yep, continue. Your journey continues. All right, and that's it.
Yep.
So now, I guess Legolas is the only one that hasn't gone yet.
Yep.
So, I guess I'll do... I kind of want to come here to benefit from his scout ability. This is a bear cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do we really need the bear cave? Do we intend to do the bear?
What's your range for your bow?
It's, well, with my keen eyes, it's 2 spaces.
Can you go through holes?
No, I cannot.
Ah.
I could go 1, 2, and then I think these are tracks, so I kind of want to...
Yeah, I would say.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to explore that token there. Looking down a muddy ridge, you notice what may be tracks on the shore. The way down, however, is steep, slippery, and bears no clear path. You descend carefully, struggling to maintain your footing. Test your agility. Okay, so 4. Lucky for me. So 1, 2, 3. I have 1 success, but I have to input a number. For the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and discard another one to give myself 2 successes so that I have a better chance of...
So 1 leaf is 2 successes? Is that
1 leaf is 1 success, but I have a success here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
1 plus my 1 that I just spent is 2.
I see.
So I'm going to... 2 successes, hit confirm. Halfway down the steep slope, the mud gives way beneath you. Keeping your footing, you slide down with care and come to a rest beside the tracks. They are heavy and wide, large for a man. Strange though it may be, it appears a large number of orcs have traveled through this way. Discard the search token. Okay, so this is now gone. Mm-hmm. You cast your gaze deeper into the wild. Perhaps the remaining thieves and their allies from Mount Graham are hiding in those hills. 101A, as indicated here. So, not that. It's... yeah. Like that. Looks about right. Okay. And continue. 201A. That goes in the corner, so that would be like that. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. All right, continue. 209A. Jeez.
My gosh.
We are exploring all of Middle-earth at this point. 209A. Good
What
thing
are we
we're
called? The furry meeples?
Fellowship of the Meeples.
Oh.
The furry meeples. Alright, so this goes in here like that. It's not perfect, but okay. Yep, there's 1 hole there.
Let's see.
So I think we are good. Yeah, continue.
What?
Well, it wants something here. So...
Well, all we have to do is move that part up, right?
Yeah, I just don't want to move everything off camera too much. Okay, we have
There you go.
All right, I know you guys can't see some of this now, and we'll move down to explore that in a little bit. 305B is 306. 305B is, so the B is up here. Mm-hmm. So I'll push this up a little bit more.
Sure.
And I think that's right. It may not be. Hold on. No, this needs to be over like that, I think. Yeah, because there's like the Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah, okay. So
And Mickey Mouse ears here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. Continue. All right, so now we have to put out exploration tokens on the new ones that just came out. Here, 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 and here.
My goodness.
All right, let's hope that that's all of them. You compare the information you've discovered with what you already know of the region. Seeing no obvious signs of the lair, you begin to surmise where the lair may be and continue your hunt. Lore increases by 1. Tracks needed is now down to 2. So we are 1/3 of the way to finding this lair.
So it's my turn? Or anyone?
Yes, Legolas moved and interacted. So, well, first of all, did everyone move at this point? I think Legolas was the last.
Legolas was the last one.
Right, so now that will end our action phase.
Did he move twice?
He moved twice and then interacted.
Okay. All right.
So now we end our turn. Confirm. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. Are you at your maximum?
I am for Elena.
Okay. Aragorn is now at his maximum. What about Bilbo there?
No, not yet. This one will be his maximum.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And continue. The shadow deepens. Threat increases by 8. All right. From a nearby tree line, you hear the warble of an unfamiliar bird. Then, without further warning, arrows whistle through the air around you. Each hero tests agility.
Cool.
2 successes are needed. Each hero who fails suffers 2 face-down damage cards. So these were discarded. So now I've got to test. My agility is 4 for Legolas. So it's 1, 2, 3.
We need only
4.
2 successes?
2 successes. I have 2 successes with Legolas, so he's fine. Aragorn has 2 agility, 1 and 2. Success not. I'm just going to spend an inspiration to turn that into success. It's 2, 2. Did you
I
succeed?
have 2 here.
Okay.
And I have 2 because I spent an inspiration.
Awesome. All right, so we did not take any damage.
No damage.
Awesome sauce.
We're like, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, we're
We
good.
dodged everything.
We dodged everything. All right, continue. Place 3 orc hunters on the indicated space. Ooh, nasty. So they look like 1, 2, and 3. Wow, that's not good.
That's all right.
The downside is that I think they would provoke opportunity. Actually, no, you're good. This is a space.
That's an
so they have range. However, their range extends here and here. So as long as we stay, they may move on a future turn, however, toward us. So we may want to be proactive in taking them out before that happens.
Yep.
Rally phase. Each hero resets their deck and then scouts 2. Anyone that is near Aragorn, over here, can do 3. So these are going there, and these go here, and I have to shuffle these up. Okay. The orcs are on our tail. I don't like they've got range, so that's like, we either like need to go all in on those guys, or just try and get away from them and hope that they don't get us. But they've got range. That's what concerns me. Okay. And again, we can only prepare a total of 4 cards in our tableau.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Legolas is near Aragorn, so I can scout 3 with him. Oh, 2 successes. At least I'll know I'll have successes in a battle. Oh, 2 successes here as well. I'm not going to prepare any of these because I need my successes. So I think Legolas and Aragorn are going to be on orc duty because I have 2 successes upcoming. I know that much for each of these 2 characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to prepare Aragorn at all. I'm going to move this weakness to the bottom of my deck, and I'm going to put these 2 successes on top. Him, on the other hand, what is this? Tireless. At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to perform an action that you have not performed this turn. Might be something to think about. That will give me the ability to maybe move twice and then interact. So maybe I'll do that. Okay. And then these 2 are going to go right on top. So I know that these 2 characters are going to have 2 successes each with whatever it is they do. So I'm thinking on our turn. Okay, are you done scouting?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hit continue. Action phase. All right, I know what I'm doing. First of all, with Legolas, I'm going to shoot first because with my keen eyes, I have an extra range that I've got. So it says here, your ranged attacks can target enemies 1 additional space away. When you attack, you can discard to add 2 hits. So I wonder if that's optional or if it's something I have to do. When you attack, discard to add... So I think I have to do this. It doesn't say you may. It just says when you attack, discard to add 2 hits. So I think well, it seems kind of silly. You'd think that would be... Like, I want to keep my range, so I don't want to use my strike. I may use it anyway because strike 2 is... That's like an extra 2 hits. Mm-hmm. But then again, I'm not dual wielding other weapons, so I won't be able to apply more than 2 of these at a time. Anyway, so what I'll do is we'll start with Legolas. I'll use my keen eyes to attack at range. So I'm going to test my agility to do that because the great bow is agility. So I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 3 successes here.
Oh, nice.
So I don't need to do anything here. I like what I've got. So 3 successes. I can, again, apply 2 successes to this one and then 1 success to that one. So that's a total of 7 hits.
What if you use an inspiration and get 4 and then use 2?
You can't. You can only apply... Remember, you can only activate 1 command line at a time.
Oh, I see.
So once you do the two successes is 5 hits, that's it. You can't do that again during that same attack. Okay. If I was dual wielding a weapon that also used agility, I could, yes, use those other successes for whatever that is. But they have to be the same, agility and agility weapons.
I see.
So I'm just going to apply, I think, so I'm going to click on the orcs, wherever the heck they are. They're down here. And I'm going to do, it's 5 and 2 is 7. So, they've got armor too. That's nasty. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I killed one of them. And I hit apply. Okay, remove 1 orc hunter. All right, 1 is gone. Now, can the enemy counterattack? No. They are out of range. That's the beauty of Legolas, is keen eyes.
Even though they're ranged,
their range is 1 space.
Interesting.
The normal range is for ranged attacks is 1.
But keen eye.
But my keen eyes ability lets me attack 2, so they can't reach me.
Nice.
So I'm going to attack again with my second action.
Oh, interesting.
So they cannot attack, so no. So I will go ahead and attack again and spend a lot of inspiration probably to see to more damage if I can. All right. So I'm going to discard these. Do I have anything that could help me here? After you prepare this skill, gain 1 inspiration. Oh, I should have done that at the beginning of the game, but I forgot. At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to gain 1 inspiration or scout 1. Okay, I will just attack again. My agility is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 1. I may want to turn... I'm going to spend...
You don't have anything to discard?
I can do strike 2, which is just 2 hits. But I don't want to do that. Immortality. Discard at the end of your turn to discard. No. Yeah, I don't want to use... I don't think there's anything I can really do to help me out here. This is tireless. So I'll spend both of my inspiration tokens. So I have 3 successes here. Okay. And then again, I can do 7 hits according to this card. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hit apply.
Nice.
Confirm. Legolas is doing some work. Remove 1 orc hunter.
Wow.
Gone. And can the enemy attack? No. Alright, so Legolas is out of actions unless I use Tireless. That lets me discard this skill to perform an action that you have not performed this turn. So I can move if I want to, and maybe explore this area, just to see what's over there, or I can just hold on to this for a future turn.
It's entirely up to you.
What do you think?
I have no idea.
He's out of inspiration. I don't like that. So I'm tempted to come over here and explore a bit.
Go for it.
So I'll spend Tireless to give myself an extra action that I have not done this round, and that's move. So I'm just going to simply go 1, 2. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Actually, 1, 2. I'll come down here. That will explore this automatically. So let's go ahead and just see what that is. Explore. All right. A gentle hill rises above you, sloping up to a single high perch built in an old oak. A bandit gang might make use of such a lookout perch, but so might anyone hunting bandits. Discard the exploration, gain 1 inspiration, so he gets that back. Place a search token as indicated. Hidden here is a chest made of stout wood with iron fastenings, apparently locked tight. Okay, so place a search token up here. Some kind of chest, I guess. That's right, correct? Or did I miss... no, it's here. Okay. High in the tree, you see a shoddy platform crafted from old lumber. The vantage point might make it easier to spot signs of the thieves. Place a search token as indicated. So this one is here.
So either way.
Mm-hmm. A tattered sheet of parchment shows faint imprints of unknown origin. Place a search token down. I think. Where? No, on this. Yeah, right there. On the space that I'm on. Mm-hmm. Okay, your journey continues. So Legolas is done with his turn. Should I, as Aragorn, go over there and murder him? What sucks is that I won't be able to really pass my ability off to anyone, but at least we'll know he'll be dealt with. Mm-hmm. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring 1, 2 as one action, and then I will...
Unless you want to go, I don't know, somewhere else, and Bilbo can do it.
Can Bilbo... Do you know if you have any successes?
I have a ton of inspiration.
That's
like
true.
A ton of it.
What do you...
And he's determined.
Then again, you've got all these over here that need to be searched, and you're already over there. Yeah. I was thinking about bringing Aragorn here, killing, and then coming down this way to help search these things. Right. But do you want to attack?
It's up to you. I don't care.
What do you prefer to do?
Bilbo,
I know I've got 2 successes coming up in Aragorn's deck.
Okay. I have this when I test strength. I can discard it to add 1 success. But if you know you have 2 successes coming up... Then...
I know I do. Yeah.
Right.
So I'll just do 1, 2... You want to kill someone? Is that it?
Maybe.
Bilbo
is the...
go for it. Go get
sure?
him. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let's go, Bilbo.
All right. So that you have to test your...
What am I testing?
This is... What symbol is that? Your dagger is... Wit.
What is that? Oh, wit?
Yeah, so 4 cards.
Oh, I thought it was strength. Okay. So 1... Oh, before I interact, I look at the top card. If it's a card with a leaf...
But you're already maxed,
No,
right?
I'm not. I'm at 5.
Not? Okay.
I need 1 more.
All right, well, there you go. You're at 6.
All right. So I looked at that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so 2 successes.
3.
Yep, 3 is the max you can do.
Yes.
So what that's going to do is, so you can apply 2 hits with 1, and then 3 hits and pierce with the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend both of those. So we're going to tap the...
Oh man, you probably could have hit him harder though.
No, I think you killed him though.
Yeah.
He's got full health, but you have pierce, which goes through armor. So we're going to hit the combat. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pierce. Your pierce saved your butt. He had 1 health left, but that pierce actually went through his armor. So apply and confirm.
This goes back.
Nice. Okay. Remove 1 orc hunter. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. Well, there's no one nearby, so you just gain that right back.
That's fine.
There you go. Good job. Bilbo just destroyed him. All right, so that was Legolas and Bilbo. So now we've got Aragorn and Elena, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so just I want to go after tracks if I can. Not that. Cancel. You can tap on the exploration to see what it is. High in a tree. Might be easier to see sign of the thieves. Okay, so maybe I'll come here with Aragorn.
Sure.
To 1, 2, and then explore that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that'll be a track that we need. So climb. She's just staring at us.
I know, poor dog.
You leap for the first branch to begin your ascent. Test your agility, which is 2. It's great.
Sorry.
I know those are successes, though, right? 1, 2. I knew they were successes. So I tested it, scored 2 successes. Confirm. You find yourself in a tangle. The very branches you hope to use instead impede your advance. You retreat slightly, looking for a better path. Gain 1 inspiration. It was not enough, actually, to get up there.
Okay.
So that, unfortunately, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
I wonder if you could have used a leaf, right, to make it 3?
No, I don't have I didn't draw a card with a leaf on it.
Oh, so it replaces
Yes,
the leaf.
these leaves that you draw are nothing. But when you combine them with these tokens that match, they become successes.
So if I drew a 2-leaf card, I would have to spend 2 leaf in order for it to turn into a success?
2 successes.
I see.
You can spend 1 of these tokens on a 2-leaf card and just gain 1 success.
I see.
So Alina is the only one that hasn't gone.
Alina's going to that bear cave. Because I saved the bear cub.
Ah. Okay. That would be this one here?
Yes.
So you're going to come back here.
Yes.
And you're going to interact with that. You still have 1 movement point left after this, by the way. Mm-hmm. So a spiral of stairs descends into the earth, carved into an older cave. Okay. Mm-hmm. Signs of danger, blah, blah, blah. Stepping lightly down the worn stairs, you come into a winding passage. Holes in the floor, slots in the walls, dark recesses in the ceiling, warns of traps of every kind. Oh, navigating the deadly hall will take long and careful work or extreme luck. Run it or proceed carefully.
Ooh.
I'm guessing run is agility, probably. What's your agility?
Yeah, 2. I guess she'll proceed carefully.
Does she have, like, high wit or something?
She has decent wit.
Proceed carefully. You spend some time studying the first section before proceeding. You carefully enter, sidestepping the first blade, and inch forward. Test 2 agility. Oh, man.
2 agility?
Yes, 2.
What is 2 agility?
Oh, I'm sorry. Test your agility.
Okay.
And you need 2 successes in order to succeed.
I see. 1, 2. I'm spending that as 2 successes.
2 successes. You pass. You master each section before pressing on to the next. Mm-hmm. The work is taxing, but proves worthwhile. Halfway through, you discover a small section in which you can rest without fear of injury, and you note the path you have taken before continuing on. Having mastered the first half of the trapped hall, only the larger, more complex area remains. Continue or cancel?
Continue.
All right. As you near the end, you find your mind far more taxed than your body. The patterns grow more complex, and the architect seems to have anticipated your every advance and retreat. Test your wit, I think it is.
Sure.
Yeah, you need... So whatever your wit is.
1, 2, 3. So let's spend all my inspiration. So, well, actually, no. Can I do 2 inspiration like that?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be enough, to be honest with you.
Well, screw it. What is that? Is that
it's
1?
4 successes.
Do it. Let's go. I don't care.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to knock this out of the park. All right. Confirm. You land on the far side of the death trap, pushing open the old stone door. You hear the mechanisms disarm behind you. Within the small room awaits. The stones of the room seem untouched by the years. Polished granite somehow gleaming in the heart of the earth. In the center of the room is a cairn of treasure, and one item in particular seems suited to your quest. Gain the Wingfoot title and immediately prepare it. Then discard the search token.
Cool.
So you gained a special title, which will now carry with you into future playthroughs.
Interesting.
So this was like a tough one, I guess.
I guess. I spent all 5 of my inspiration to do it.
Okay, that's not it.
Winged of what?
I'll get it in a minute. These are just boons. I'm looking for titles. These are down.
They're face down because they're hidden?
No, I'm identifying them via the backs, that's all. Old map. No, I don't know where the titles are. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Oh, titles. Yep, title 9. Okay, so it was Wingfoot, was it?
I think. I don't know. Maybe it's something.
It is Wingfoot, yes. So after you sprint with this skill, remove it from the adventure. Sprint 3. So
I can move up to 3? Is that what it is?
Yes. So once per adventure, this will give you a free 3 sprint, move 3 action.
Cool.
So if you need, once per adventure, you get to move an extra 3, but you have to discard it when you do it. But it stays. That title will stay with you from adventure to adventure.
Until you.
It refreshes at the end of every adventure.
Yeah. Now, so okay, I see.
And that was
crazy.
this cave here. Okay.
Dang. That was cray cray.
Which hero gained this title? That was Elena. You've gained the torch. You or a nearby hero may immediately equip it.
Oh. What's a torch? Is that
It is a...
one hit?
it's one of these trinkets.
Oh.
Here's a torch. I think it has one use on it. So it has... Yeah. So this little number...
Okay.
This is like an item that you can use.
I wonder if I should give it to Bilbo.
It's up to you. Whoever you want to give it to.
You and other heroes in your space ignore darkness.
Darkness has not come into play yet. Darkness is like... If there were darkness tokens on the map, you would take fear damage.
Oh, I'll keep it for her, actually. And these all go away.
All your inspiration.
Yeah. I can't use it all. Inspire me, traps.
You had to get through them, right?
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Not too bad.
All right. Was that everyone? Did we... Aragorn failed in his. Legolas attacked twice. Bilbo attacked... Yeah, so I think that's everybody. Right?
Yeah, it says... Ooh, hold on. I can discard this thing.
Wait, how are you doing that?
Ooh, hold on. This right here, I can put a song in my...
At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to prepare a song skill from your discard pile. If you do, gain 1 inspiration. But it says prepare, though. How many cards do you have prepared? 3? Okay, so yeah, you could.
Now, are we allowed to look at our deck or only in our discard?
What is it? It says prepare a song skill from your discard pile.
No, I know, but can we
No,
look at the
because we don't know
deck?
what... No, because
interesting.
we're not allowed to
Alright,
know how many successes are coming up.
All right, I'll wait. Because the only song that I have is this one, and it's a success. So I don't want to do it.
I understand.
And I don't know...
Maybe at the end of your turn...
I don't know if there's a song that's a leaf. That's the problem.
All right, so when we're done with this round, go ahead and look through it before. Maybe you know how you shuffle your deck. Go ahead and look first,
So
and then
reset
shuffle. Yeah. All right. So I think that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
End the action phase. Yes. Okay. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration token. One
full. One Bilbo.
I think Aragorn is full as well. Yeah, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Threat increases by 8. Not... Okay, rally. So each hero resets their deck and scouts 2. Anyone near Aragorn can scout 3. So Legolas and I can scout 3, unless you use Bilbo's ability, which you've been wanting to do this entire time. Didn't you say that Bilbo had the ability to scout 3 or more?
Oh, yeah, at the start. You may discard the skill to scout 2. Nah. That's only at the start of his turn.
Oh, okay. So that's just something extra he can do.
Yeah.
Okay. But you've already got almost your max prepared cards, unless you discard something.
Yeah. Determined, that's not a prepared thing, right?
No. That's just that's a boon that you have.
I only have 2 prepared, unless this first one counts as a prepared, the one that we start
Yes,
off with.
that is.
All right,
yes,
so that's 3.
Yeah, you got 3.
All right, that's fine.
I think each of us has 3 right now.
Okay, yeah.
And this is your harp, so it doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Legolas and Aragorn are going to scout 3. 1, 2, 3. Success there. That's going on top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I guess with this madness, when you test your spirit, which is low, you may discard the skill to add 1 success. Undying Might. When you test Might, which is also 2. So either one of these would work pretty well. I think I will test... I think I'll just keep this one. And this success will go on top. And this will go on the bottom. And Aragorn has no successes here. So what is this one? Before your test, you may discard the skill to test your tree, your wit instead. I might use that on that space that I'm on to try and get better successes on that. During your turn, discard to move 1 space. Okay. Well, I think I'll keep that one, and that'll be 4 for me. And these 2 will go to the bottom, because they're just... Okay. And this says, at the start of your turn, you may discard the skill for you and a nearby hero to scout 2. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this to clear up my space a bit so that I can scout 2 for both of these guys again. So I'm going to discard this and have him scout 2. 1, 2. Well, there's get rid of that darkness. Do I want to prepare this? Wander. After you explore a tile, you or a nearby hero may scout 1. Yeah, that's kind of cool. The ability to scout cards and yeah, get cards, bad cards to the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to keep that one. And Legolas gets to scout 2. Success and double this. Okay. He's already got 4 cards here, so he can't prepare anything. But at least I know what's coming up. So I'm going to put this on the bottom and keep this on top. So I know I've got 1 success with him. Not sure about him. Yeah, because they were all... Okay. I think we're good. Mm-hmm. Did you do everything that you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all have 4. Now, does the title...
Title is not a prepared thing.
Yeah, okay. All right.
At least I don't think so. I think that's just yeah.
Okay.
That's just extra.
Cool.
Okay. So each hero resets their deck, scouts 2, action phase. Okay. So how do we want to do this? Would you like to move Bilbo? This is that is a, let's see what that is. A book with thick gray binding has been discarded on the ground. Do you want to? That's something you could explore. I think this is important up here.
I can't with Bilbo. He only has...
Yeah, I think I had to test agility, right, with him? Didn't I test agility with Aragorn?
For what?
For this test up here.
Yeah, but even if I wanted to with Bilbo, he can only move. He can't interact at all.
I know. Mm-hmm. So you could go like 1, 2, and then move further down and explore this, or... Although you're full up on exploration, you're full up on inspiration. So at this point, you just be moving.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to move to the lake. 1, 2.
This one here?
No, to the lake up there.
One here?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 1, 2.
Because I want to try and scout, I don't know, whatever's on either side, whoever doesn't take it.
You mean up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to move up there for...
For my second action?
Yeah, you have another action.
I completely forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I'm assuming you're gonna do that same thing with Aragorn, or no?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it with Legolas, actually.
Legolas. Because
he's got better agility than Aragorn does.
In that case, I will move where Legolas' spot then is.
Okay. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Alright. So that was Bilbo's turn, unless you have something else that you can do.
No.
Alright, so with Legolas, I'm going to move 1 up here, and I'm going to interact with that perch, because he's better at agility than Aragorn is. Mm-hmm. So... This stupid cord. Okay, so you gaze up at the tangled tree. Okay, climb. Test agility. Okay, so I know that Legolas has good agility. He's got 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to spend both of my inspiration for these 2. Unless there's something else. When you test... Now that's spirit. Nope. Nope. At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to gain 1 inspiration or 1... I might spend this at the end of my turn to get 1 back because I need... Yeah, I need more inspiration. But I'm going to have 4 successes here. I think that's going to be better. 2 successes and then 2 of the inspiration. Pulling yourself onto your rickety structure, you gain an exceptional view of the area. Gain 1 inspiration, then discard this search token. So I get an inspiration back, which is nice. And then I discard this token. Hopefully it's something good. With the clues gathered and enemies you have faced, you begin to fear this is no lair of exiles and lowlives. What you're closing in on is a stronghold of the enemy. Fledging though it may be, your fears unfortunately have proved true. A darker purpose and master is being served here. Lore increases by 1, tracks needed 1. So that was a track that we needed. Okay. So Legolas still has 1 move left. I'm going to move him back down here because I don't think that's anything. I mean, I could go up there. Hidden here is a chest made of stout wood with Iron Fast. Do we really want to explore that?
It could be a loot item.
Well, I can't interact with it this turn.
Yeah.
I could have Aragorn go over there and look at it. Okay, so
Yeah.
with Legolas, I'll just stay there. So I went up here, did the test, and came back down here, and that was my 2 actions.
Okay.
So now Aragorn is going to come over here with 1 action or 1 movement, and he will explore, search. He's going to the discard pile. Oh, at the end of his turn, by the way, I'm going to give up Resourceful, and I will gain 1 inspiration.
Nice.
Because I'm going to need it. All right, you test your wits. He's got 3. Do I have anything that would help me test wits? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so testing wits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 inspiration tokens. 1 success. 2 inspiration for another 2 successes.
That's 3.
So 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see how that goes. The chest opens with a click. Within it you find a selection of treasures and goods, and most marked with a white hand. Lore increases by 1. Scout 2. Then discard the search token. However, it says to scout 2, but when heroes scout... Oh, during the rally phase. Never mind. I have to scout just 2. So 1, 2. I know that 2 successes are coming.
Okay.
Unfortunately... I can't do anything with them right now.
And it says discard what token?
This search token here.
I see.
Lore increases by 1. At least we got some extra lore. And that was it. So I do have 1 movement with him. I'm going to bring him back down this way. Because he moved once, interacted, and then I moved again. Like my 2 spaces. Legolas is the only one that hasn't gone yet, correct?
No, Elena.
Oh,
Didn't Legolas do the chest?
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yeah, correct. Yes, so Elena is...
all the way on the left.
Oh, she's here. Okay. What would you like to do with her?
I'm going to do 1 and 2 and search that thing.
Okay. You're going to see what that is. Let's see. A book with thick gray binding has been discarded on the ground. Do you still want to do this?
Yeah, why not?
You've got 1 inspiration token, right?
She's a risk taker.
I see. You pick up the book and find it is quite heavy. Try though you might, you can't seem to open it. Test wits. You need 2 successes.
Mother. Wit. 1.
Darkness.
2.
Oh no.
Crap.
3. You
You
got it. You have an inspiration token, right?
I do. What is this?
That's
Immortality?
That's just that again, whenever you test for something, you never use the bottom of these cards. These only come into play when you prepare them.
I see.
So
they're only good in the scout phase, but in this
they're only good if you prepare them.
Yeah.
So this card is useless to you during this test.
Okay.
So you got 2 successes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do pass. You don't think it's a good idea to force open a mysterious book. You've heard plenty of tales about terrible curses befalling those who are unwise enough to do such things. Gain 2 inspiration.
Yay.
Then discard this token.
Just give me the 1.
Okay. Okay. That was it. Wow. So basically it was just...
another inspiration. So I got another...
Yeah, it's okay. And that was it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Waste of 1 of my successes, but that's okay.
Well, we've all... Yes?
A nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. So somebody except Bilbo can gain an inspiration.
Aragorn has 2 and Legolas has 2. I'll give it to Legolas.
Okay.
If enemies spawn, we're gonna need his bow to take out more people.
Okay, that's fine.
So, end turn. Is there anything that we can before you test? No. After you explore, I can scout and I'll wait on that. Time of need. Okay. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So end this phase.
Cool.
Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration token. So he gains 1, you gain 1, and Elena gains 1?
Sure.
Because he's...
Bilbo's full. Bilbo
is very inspired. Like 2 inspired at this point. The shadow deepens, threat increases by 8. An elderly crow perched in the shadow of a dying elm watches you with malicious intelligence. Its incessant cries grow louder and shriller until it erupts into flight and streaks over your head, followed by the cries of more dangerous foes. Place 2 orc hunters in the indicated space.
Ooh.
So they're all the way back here. I say we let them come to us.
Yeah. They're not ranged, are they?
They are ranged,
Oh.
but only one space.
Okay.
Place 1 goblin scout on the indicated space. Goblin scouts have the little sword. That's here.
Okay.
Rally. Each hero resets their deck and then scouts 2. We all can scout 3 because Aragorn is nearby.
Yay. Bilbo really doesn't need to shuffle because he didn't interact with him.
Well, you want to scout anyway. Oh yeah, you don't have to shuffle, but you want to scout anyway because
Oh no, yeah. I didn't.
just
I
to
meant,
get the
like,
crap cards on the bottom if you can swing it.
I meant the shuffling part.
I know what you mean. Well, actually, do you know what's coming up?
No.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
No.
I didn't know if you had prepared any cards on top.
Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to shuffle them. Yeah. All right. So I will shuffle.
Right. Well, he's at his max, but I will scout anyway just to see, like, well provisioned.
Wow.
2 successes. I'm going to put that on top, and that was my starter card. That goes on bottom. And then 1, 2, 3 starter card success. I'm just going to, when you test, no, I'll just put these 2 on bottom and keep my 1 success on top. And that's all I can do.
Sorry, I'm slow.
No, take your time.
These 2 on top, this one on the bottom. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And this is your trinket.
Yes.
Nice. It's your torch. You can put that off to the side. You're not going to need this until darkness comes, so I would just keep that off to the side.
Sure.
Because you're not going to need it for what we're doing, I think.
Really? Oh.
At least for this adventure.
No.
There's no darkness so far.
Okay, so far.
Action phase. Alright, how do we handle this?
Alright. I think...
Do we keep pushing forward, or should we... Legolas is at least going to take pot shots at him.
Is he? Okay.
I think with Legolas, I'm going to move here and attack and then move back. And then let these guys move forward, and then we'll get them on the next turn, I think.
With Bilbo, I think I want to look at that.
That is... Let you know in a minute. A tattered sheet of parchment shows faint imprints of an unknown origin. Do you want to do that? So you're going to stay where you are and interact with that as one of your actions?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hold on, wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
If you explore, unfortunately, you'll waste inspiration.
Yeah, I wish, because I want him to interact twice, but there's no other interactables in that tile. I have to move after I interact. You see what I'm saying?
Why do you want to interact twice?
Because I'm so full up on inspiration.
Oh, I see what
it's
you're
ridiculous.
saying. There's always combat, but you can't get over there and attack without an escape.
Yeah. I can't do combat anyways.
Yeah, you
With
can't get
Bilbo.
over there. Yeah, you can't get over there. Yeah.
Alright.
It'd be 1, 2, and then another 1 to get over there, but yeah.
I think, you know what? 1, 2, 1. I think I'll do Elena first, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to explore. I'm going to go 1 and 2 here.
Okay, well, it's just 1.
No, I'm on the left side.
Oh, you're here. So 1, 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so that means you explore that.
Yes.
So I'll hit cancel. Okay, so we're going to explore this right one here. Peering through the brambles, you find a boggy lowland. A rustle of movement draws your attention to the bulrushes. Discard the exploration token and gain 1 inspiration. Okay. A patch of bulrushes may hide tracks amid their stalks. Place a search token as indicated. Okay, so that would be... oh, right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that's actually good for you.
Ooh.
A great beast of a man nurses a wound in his side. Place a person token as indicated.
Ooh. Okay.
Your journey continues. Now you moved...
I'm going to interact with that.
Okay, yeah, go for it. You might as well because you can't do anything else aside from moving.
Yeah.
So you're going to interact with the patch of bulrushes. Search. Your first steps are arduous and leave your feet caked with thick mud. Test your might.
Ooh. Oh, okay. All right.
Can you do anything there?
When you test this, I can discard the skill to add 1 success. Yes, I might actually discard this. So my might is 1 and 2. And I'm going to discard this to add 1 success, and that's 3.
Okay, 3 it is. 1, 2, 3. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
The bog pulls you slowly down and you are forced back, unable to fully explore the area. As you scrape the clumps of mud from your feet, you consider which area of the bog to explore next and how long it may take you. Wow, so that was not successful.
Oh!
Even with 3, that was awful.
Ah!
I wonder if if those 3 successes count toward like a hidden count. So the next time you try it, you'll need less. I don't know how that works, to be honest.
That stinks.
Well, now
Right.
that was Alina.
Yeah.
Now, unless there's something else you can do with her.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Oh, wait. At the end of my turn, yeah. So, who wants inspiration?
Aragorn has less. He's got 3, and Legolas has 4.
Okay. Whoever wants it.
Okay, I'll give it to Aragorn.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I think he's gonna test. He can come over. That was what was tested for you? Strength, might.
Might. Yeah.
I have 3 might.
Oh.
So I might be able to help. Might be able to help you with.
That's funny.
Hilarious. After you explore a tile, when you test, if you do not reveal, no. During your turn, you may discard the skill to discard 1 fear. Yeah.
That's fair.
So, what do you think? Should I come over and try and help you with that? It sounds like that's something important over there.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
All right, Aragorn will come over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Aragorn. Hopefully that what you did counted toward that.
I hope
We'll
so.
find. So I'm going to come over there and interact with that again. And if it doesn't, then we'll know. Right? Because at most I can get 3 successes. So, search. You trek the bog. Test might. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes. I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, I scouted a lot, so
Yeah.
I was able to put a lot of these successes on top.
Okay.
So I got 1, 2, 3. Is there anything I can add to it? I don't think so. After you rest... I forgot about my banner. After you or a nearby hero rests or guards, which we didn't do. Increase... Nope, there's nothing else I can do. So I'll just do that. Hit confirm. Oh! Pushing aside all tall reeds, you locate deep tracks in the mud. So it did carry over.
Interesting. Okay.
Items of armor and a large shield have been cast off, discarded by desperate travelers as they sank into the bog. Their escape left a clear path, however, and you note the direction. Gain 1 inspiration, then discard this search token. So I've got...
Oh, you already have max
I'm at 4.
inspiration.
Yeah, then discard the search token. But I think that actually helped us out. So continue. And, okay, having eliminated all other possible hiding places, you are confident you have deduced the location of the hidden lair. Ooh. Discard this exploration token down here. So it's in this area.
In that area. Interesting.
At last, you have located the hidden lair of your enemy, nestled in an old ruin. Faint silhouettes of orc sentries dot its high, ruined towers, and you see more movement within. Aware of your nearness, they scramble to ready a defense. For you, all that remains is to devise a way in without their notice before these defenses are prepared. Lore increases by 1. Place a search token as indicated. Mm-hmm. So that is here. So that is where they are, I guess. Final objective, infiltrate the lair. With the knowledge of your destination, you observe outposts and patrols that are until now hidden from your notice. Oof. Place 1 orc hunter on this space. Place 2 goblin scouts.
Ooh, nasty.
Nasty indeed. You hear plaintive yowling from among the ruins. Place a search token as indicated. So we hear some kind of yowling from over here.
Oh my goodness.
All right, that's it. So Aragorn did that. Okay. He moved once and explored.
Yeah.
However, I'm not sure I want to move down, however, because if I do that, we lose the ability to scout. These guys won't be able to scout. I could move back here.
Well, no, Bilbo still hasn't moved yet.
What do you want to do with Bilbo?
See, I wanted to explore, but now that we know they can't... I mean, I wanted to do that eyeball thing.
You can.
But now that we know...
The problem is, if you move close without backup, these guys may rush you and do a ton of damage to you.
Yeah, but I have a lot of influence that I want to spend. And I have Determine, and I have all these spells.
Okay. You do you. Keep in mind, if you die...
Yeah, alright. Let's do the eyeball first.
Alright.
Let's
It might
do
be an item or something that you might like, right?
Maybe. Hopefully.
A tattered piece of parchment shows faint imprints of an unknown origin. Investigating the strange imprints reveal runes of power. Test your tree symbol, which is wisdom. Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom? Oh, yeah.
2 or 3?
Sure, 2.
Oof.
It's like...
Can you do anything to help yourself with that?
Whoa! Probably not.
Oof. Okay.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Can you do it? Can you do anything about that?
Yes, I can. I'm going to discard this boon to discard any number of cards.
And redraw?
Yes, and reveal that many additional cards.
Cool.
So I can only do the one.
So, yes, your determined card goes back into the...
It's kind of a waste, but I really didn't like that weakness.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, actually.
Okay, so I have 2 successes here.
Nice. 2 successes. All right, determined goes back. And hopefully that's enough. Can you add any more to it?
No.
Okay, confirm. Speaking the runes of power, you feel a great strength flow into your body. Either scout 2 or prepare 1 card from your discard. Then discard the search token. So do you want to scout 2 or prepare a card from your discard pile?
Well, this is the only discard, so I'm going to have
Well, that was used for during the test. They should be discarded. So you could prepare one of these as well.
Oh. Well, do I have 4? Do these count as 4?
This is 1, 2, yeah, you have 4 already.
My determined boon didn't count as a prepared spell, right?
No, that was a boon, correct. Yeah. So this is 4.
So I still have food. So I should probably scout because I can't prepare this.
Yeah, if you want to scout for any possible...
Yeah. This goes away.
All right. So scout 2 and get rid of ones you don't like.
2.
Well, you can... That's 3 successes right there.
Yeah.
So this goes away.
That's fine.
All right, and that was it for Bilbo? Well, that was 1. You did 1. You still have 1 more action.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah, it is. I kind of want to... No, this is a hunter, right?
No, those are melee.
These are all... Oh, these are all melee?
Melee and range. Melee, range.
I'll do 1 and 2 and explore this area here.
So what are you going to do?
1 here and 1 here.
Okay.
There.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'll just explore that.
That's fine. You've got plenty of exploration. Yep, down there. Okay, so explore. Leaves rustle and someone ducks into a dense thicket. You are on the trail of bandits. Discard the exploration token and gain 1 inspiration token. But are you at max or no?
Now I am.
A thicket sits quiet. It sits still. Its shifting shadows possibly concealing tracks within. Place a search token. Which we don't need tracks anymore.
Yeah.
But it's there. Your journey continues.
Cool.
All right.
So I think that was it.
Legolas has to go.
Legolas. That's right.
So I'm trying to figure out. I kind of want to save you. So because these guys might move forward and attack you. So I'm going to go.
If they're melee, they have to be in the same tile.
But they can move then attack. Typically, enemies.
They move two tiles?
I don't know how many.
Okay.
The app will tell us.
Okay.
So just to help you, I'm going to go 1, 2 here with you, and I'm going to range 2 for my second action. So I'm going to test my agility, and that's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will actually 3 is all I can do max. So I'm not going to bother spending inspiration. So that's 7 hits on these guys here, these goblin scouts. So this group, not that one. Did I miss something? Oh, it's the first. Oh, they're elite units.
Oh, crap.
Elite is stronger, but I'm going to try and kill one of them anyway. So that was 7, I think I got. So, yeah, spike, armored, and large. So, attack, I got 7 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That does kill one of them.
Wow.
1 down. Remove 1 Goblin Scout. Yeah, so he was an elite unit. He's down. Can the enemy attack? No. He's out of range. Unless there's something else I can do here. Discard at the end of your turn to discard. No. When you attack, no. Your attacks can target enemies 1 space away. When you test spirit, no. Okay. I don't think I can do much else. Mm-hmm. So these get discarded, and I think my turn is over. I don't think anyone else is done, right?
Yeah, I think everyone's.
All right. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. So I think he is that. Aragorn is maxed, you're maxed, and she needs 1, right?
Yeah.
All right. Inspiration for everybody. Move 1. So the elite... who is that, though? Is that the one? Oh, the elite one down here will move 1 and attempt to attack Bilbo. But he's not in range, so I'm going to say no target. So what happens is this. The AI will do this. It will move and then attempt to attack someone. If it cannot attack its target, it will then switch targets to whoever is nearby. In this case, no one is nearby. So I'm going to hit no target. And it says, move 2 spaces toward the closest space adjacent to a hero. So all he does is he moves 2 spaces adjacent to a hero. So that's as far as he can go. But he doesn't attack. This one here is going to move 2, attack Aragorn. But Aragorn's here, he cannot reach anyone and attack. So no target. Snarling, a goblin stalks after you, determined to draw blood. Move 4 spaces toward the closest hero, which is these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you say he moves 2 and then attempts to attack?
Correct, but he couldn't.
So if
he cannot complete the attack, then
can't move.
Correct. And then you say no target, then it gives you alternate instructions. In this case, it was move further.
Okay.
And that was it.
Okay.
Again, the AI is move 2 and attack Aragorn. But if you cannot attack, if he cannot reach anyone within that 2, then you hit no target.
I see.
And then it tells you to do something else instead.
I see.
So now, continue. And then move 1 and attack. So wait. Who was this one then? Was it this group? Oh, so wait. Maybe it was these guys that moved before. Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't this guy. It was these guys moved adjacent. It was 1, 2, 3. It was I moved the wrong group before. Wow. But this one wants to attack Aragorn. He can't. So he has to hit no target.
So does that mean this one moves back?
No, I moved that one correctly. I got these 2 mixed up.
Okay. Because
they're both hunters. Move 2 spaces toward the closest space adjacent to a hero. So 1, 2. The Goblin Scout, who's still alive, moves 2 spaces to attack Bilbo. So, so 1, he can do it.
Okay.
So he hits attack. All right, so it says, a thin goblin lets out an ear-splitting cry, trying to unnerve you. You stand your ground, fixing an icy stare at the wretched creature. The spirit negates. So draw your spirit to block your attack if you can.
Okay. 1, 2. How many do I need? Does this?
Okay, so you have 1 damage and 1 fear coming to you.
Okay.
Right.
So
you need 2 successes total.
I got it. 2 successes.
All right. So you blocked 1 success goes toward the physical. 1 goes toward the fear, so no damage. If you suffer no damage or fear from this attack, gain 1 inspiration.
Well,
so you get it right back. Confirm. The shadow deepens. The threat increases by 8. Oh, another one comes out. Oof. At last, the silver of the setting sun dips out of sight. A long, hungry howl sweeps across the valley. The feeling of being watched intensifies. Surely no ordinary thieves would be so allied with the darkness. Each hero suffers 3 face down fear. However, spirit will negate it. So we each have to test our our spirit. Which, this is bad. 1, 2. I have to use some... okay, I will discard this card to add 1 success. It's kind of a waste. No, I need my inspiration token. No, I'm going to get some back anyway, right?
How many do we need for success?
Well, 3 face down. So we need 3 successes to negate everything.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm going to... yeah, I'll do this. I'll do 1, 2, and then discard this to add a 3rd success. So Legolas will take no fear damage. Oh, actually, you know what? Before you suffer a wound, physical damage, or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So instead, I could spend another inspiration instead of this card, but I want to keep my inspiration for my attack. We're going to need it. So Legolas suffers no damage, luckily. Aragorn has to test 2 spirit, 1, 2, and he will spend an inspiration to get 2. And his travel garb, increase your fear limit by 1. Before you suffer face down physical damage, you may prevent but nothing about fear. Nope. After you explore a tile, you may nope. When you use nope during your turn, you may discard all this. You can discard this skill to lose. Okay, so I'm going to gain 1 fear because I only have 2 successes here, so I gain 1 fear on Aragorn here. And where is... Oh, 1. It's a face down fear card.
Oh, and what was this one?
It prevents physical damage, not fear.
Okay.
So I can discard this card to discard 1 fear.
1 fear. Okay.
On my turn. Okay. I might as well do it now, otherwise I'll lose track. So no, I'll wait. I'll do it right. So what did you do? You got 3 successes there.
I did 3 successes here and 3 successes here because these were nothing.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you got 1 success to the right, and then 2. Yeah. So our inspiration really came in handy here.
Yeah. I could have had 1 save my inspiration, but Bilbo's he was full, so I figured I might as well just use it.
Right. Makes sense. All right. So out of that wasn't too bad. Place 3 ruffians on the indicated space. Ooh, oh my gosh.
I think we're gonna have to get to this token soon.
Yeah. So that's where they are.
Oh man.
Rally phase. All right. So now
shovel.
Yeah. We've got some killing to do. I
don't know. I think they're coming out faster than we can kill, to be honest.
Well... Because
if we each, just kill 1 per person, there's going to be 3 coming out every round or more.
Right. Hear me out, though. Mm-hmm. The next tier will not hit at the end of our turn. Meaning, no more monsters will come out. Okay. We've got 2 full turns to knock these guys out before anything bad happens. So I'm actually content to reduce their numbers significantly. All right. But I feel like if we make it, we have to get through those ruffians at least. Yeah. And we're already going to take opportunity attacks if we don't kill them.
That's true. Okay, fine. We can try.
Because all of these guys are readied up.
Yeah, I think we got this.
Yeah, I think we're fine. So everyone is in range of Aragorn, right? So we can scout 3. And I'm going to just focus on successes. Yeah, there's 2 successes here. They just go right on top of my deck. This resourceful is, after you prepare the skill, gain 1 inspiration. Yeah, I will keep that. At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to gain 1 inspiration. Okay, I will take that, clearly. And these go face down on top, and I will prepare that. Awesome. And then 1, 2, nice. 3 successes. I will keep these 3 successes right on top. That is awesome. Okay. Cool. So I know that I've got 3 successes coming here with some successes coming here.
I'm preparing this.
Okay. What is that one?
When an enemy moves into your space, you may discard the skill to apply 4 hits and stun to that enemy.
Ooh, nice. Keep that. Yeah, we need some combat.
Yeah.
All right, Bilbo.
Could I have prepared anything, or is he full? No, he's full.
But you can still prepare. Well, you can.
Like order it. Like,
order it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Get rid of bad cards.
It did. Yeah. Okay. So whose turn is it?
Well, it's how do we do this? I say the melee people work on melee, and then whatever's left over, Legolas can attack at range.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Bilbo can attack him, and then these two can work on him.
Are you full on this? Is he full? Are you guys full on inspiration? No?
I'm not.
Okay. I think Elena will probably go first, because at the end of it, at the end of her turn,
Okay.
somebody can gain...
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell is that? At the start of my turn, a hero in my space who... but you have to have 0 inspiration. Once per test, that's what I'm looking at. Sorry.
Okay, we're not testing, we're attacking. That's okay. I've got 4 inspiration. I can also discard this card here at the end of my turn to gain more inspiration.
So attacking is not similar to testing?
No, test is, well, what does it say?
Once per test, after you spend an inspiration, a nearby hero
I
gains...
I don't know, maybe?
Because when you're attacking, you're kind of testing.
You are testing, yeah, I guess. That's fine. If we're wrong, we're wrong. But I'll allow it.
Sure.
Alright, so Elena...
Yeah, because look at the hide ability on that one. After you test, discard it to be hidden.
Okay.
So I think test also is a combat thing.
Alright.
I guess so. Where's Elena?
Elena is, that is her.
Okay.
She's here with him. So you have to attack him, otherwise if you move, you'll take an opportunity hit from him.
He moved onto my space. Does it have to be like in the same turn?
That happened before you acquired that card.
Dang. Alright. I'm gonna attack that guy.
Alright. What weapon do you have? Dagger?
I have a harp. Yeah, I have a dagger.
No, your harp does what?
At the start of my turn, a hero in my space who has 0 inspiration gains 1.
So nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
All right. So continue. Action phase. All right. So we want to attack this one up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the. Yeah, that was just the lone scout. So it's only got 4 hit points, 3 armor, or 1 armor and 3 health.
She hits pretty low.
That's okay.
So,
I mean, still, that's good though. I mean, he's the weakest one out of all of them.
Yeah. So what do I do?
So what are you attacking with? What is this?
My dagger.
I know, but what is this skill?
Oh, the wit.
Wit. So you have to draw that many cards in wit.
Oh, flip. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ugh.
Well, that's...
Well, okay. So this is 2 successes. I can do 3 hits and a pierce.
That's probably going to do it.
Yes.
Because that'll bypass his armor.
Yep.
So, I hit the wrong button.
Let's go down.
Boom.
Nice.
Apply 3 hits. You probably get an inspiration for that. Remove 1 goblin scout. You or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
Or a nearby hero. Your turn is coming up next. I would probably rather give this to you.
Do you have a lot of inspiration still?
I have 2, but it's fine.
Alright, I'm going to give it to... Well, I'm going to give it to Aragorn here.
And now that it's the end of my turn, and it was a test, someone else gains an inspiration. So you can actually give 1 to Legolas.
Alright, that's fine with me. Alright, we're all maxed out. We're all happy.
Nice.
Okay, that's 1. We got rid of 1. The weakest one.
Yeah.
Does Bilbo want to attack him? Or
Do I not get another action?
Oh, you do? But what would you do with that action?
Probably just move.
If you moved, you wouldn't be able to attack again unless you had...
I know.
Okay.
I know.
But at least you'd get closer to...
I do want to get closer. I think I'm going to move...
You could move here, but then you'd have to stop.
Oh, I can't move past?
No, that takes... That would take an opportunity attack.
I'll move here. Unless I want to move where that hunter is.
There's... Here?
No, here.
Oh, to see what he's all about? It's up to you. But you'd have to, do that on your next turn and move. You'd be out of combat for a round, which would suck. We need all the help we can get to take these guys out quickly. I know. It makes for a good story, right?
I'm going to sneak away, as Elena would do. And
Okay.
I'll go.
So you want to go up here?
Yeah, she's a kind-hearted soul.
Okay. All right. So now we've got Bilbo, Aragorn, and Legolas.
Okay.
I'm thinking I cannot move into their space, unfortunately, and attack. Like it's 1, 2. Then I have to move. Yeah, I can't. So I'm gonna have to come down here and attack this guy.
Okay.
So I moved 1, attack.
Is that Bilbo? Oh no.
No, Bilbo's here.
That's right.
So Aragorn moves down 1, and I will attack with my sword. And that is probably the elite one. Yeah, that's the one that we killed 1 of them. And this needs 7 hits, unfortunately. So I'd have to get 3 successes in order for this to work. So I test my might, which is 3. So I need 3 successes. 1, 2. I knew that was coming already because I ordered it.
Yep.
That's 3. That's 7 hits. So that's 2 against the armor and then 5 against health. Dead. All right. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. I think Bilbo could use it, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because I'm full up here.
Okay.
So Bilbo gets it.
We'll get it.
And this guy is now gone.
Wow, nice.
And I still have 1 movement point. I feel like I need to move. I want to move. If I move forward, Aragorn's gonna get hit with a lot of stuff. So I'm not sure if I. What do you think?
I have no idea.
I think we stick together, honestly. Maybe I'll just stay put, and we'll just sort of stay on that spot. Let them come to us and do some work.
If you want.
What else am I gonna do? If I move forward, then they, yeah.
Yeah, they could hit you.
Yeah, I mean, I may have some things I could use. Before you test, you may discard the test spirit, or, no, that was tree, wit. During your turn, you may discard, yeah, so I'm going to discard this to get rid of a fear.
Okay.
That way, if I do get hit a lot.
I feel like you should probably move forward anyways, because when they move, they're gonna...
Aragorn is going to take the brunt of that damage. I'm just kidding.
Oh, really?
Because, what they'll do is...
They'll target.
They'll target whoever the nearest hero is.
I see.
So, the damage will not be split up among us. I think Aragorn is going to get it.
Oh,
That
Bilbo
makes-
would move with you. Bilbo likes Aragorn.
I'm sure he would. Did Bilbo attack already this
No,
turn?
not yet.
So, are you going to attack him then? On your move down and attack him?
Yeah, I guess. I was gonna scout that thing.
Are you serious right now?
No, I'll attack.
Are
him
you
first.
serious? Alright, hold on.
Yeah, finish your stuff.
After you explore a tile, nope. When you rest, or when you test, nope. Okay, so I guess alright, if you're going to come down there and help, then I will come down to sort of split damage with you.
Okay.
But that's all I can do with Aragorn. Bilbo, do you want to come down and try and knock him out so I can see whether or not Legolas should attack these ranged ones?
I'll do this.
Okay.
And then attack that guy.
Okay, so your dagger is
Wit.
wit. So how many wit cards?
4. 1, 2, 3.
You're very inspired, though.
and 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 4 successes.
Well, keep in mind you can only do 3 successes total, so you'd be wasting.
Okay, fine.
So that was what, 7 hits, or what is that? 5 hits and pierce, correct?
Yes.
So you're attacking this guy.
Yes. 5 hits.
So which one? That's the lone one, not that one. Orc Hunter by himself is here. So unfortunately, I don't think that's going to do it. But I'll try and finish him off with Legolas. So you'd had, was it 5 and pierce?
Yeah.
All right. So you did 2. You got him down to here,
Okay.
which isn't bad.
Not bad.
He's damaged. Can the enemy counterattack?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay, an orc appraises you with a dark, murderous look. The wit negates.
Wit. Alright.
You need 3 successes to block everything.
Alright, we got this. Wit. 4 again. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
All right.
3 successes.
2
Boom.
successes and an inspiration. So yeah, you blocked 1 physical and 2 fear.
Yep.
So no problem. Although we're going through that pretty quickly there.
Here you go.
All right. So Legolas, I think, is the only one that hasn't gone yet, correct?
Yeah.
So I think...
So is he dead?
No, not yet. He's still hurt. He's hurt, but not dead.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to have Legolas attack him and try and finish him off. So I think I know what's coming up, but I can attack with agility, which is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 successes, but I want to see if I can... I don't know how many I need, actually. Okay, I need 3 hits on him to kill him. Is 2 going to be enough? Yeah, 5 hits. That's plenty. I don't want to spend inspiration if I don't have to. So I'll apply 5 hits. Dead. All right. Remove 1 orc hunter. You or a nearby hero receive 1 inspiration.
Nice.
I'm full. I'll give it to Bilbo.
Yep.
He needs it.
Yep.
And Legolas still has 1 more shot. Unfortunately, these ruffians are also elite. They have 7 hit points each. So it's either I attack these guys or these guys. What do you think?
I say the elite.
They're both elites.
Oh, really?
These are ranged hunters, and these guys, these are elites and these are elites.
Oh, I didn't know that. The range guys, because they hit farther.
They have to come here to hit, so they will.
They probably will, so you could still hit them, right?
Yeah, I can hit them from where I'm standing, and they cannot counterattack. So I get 1 attack on them, though. So I don't know how well that's going to go. We'll see. So I guess I'll attack them with my keen eyes. So that's going to be... Wow. Oh, they also have Shrouded. So it's 7... I don't know what Shrouded means. I think that's like purple magic defense. I don't know. So... Alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this guy. Well, we'll find out. Alright, agility. 1 success, 2 successes. Nope. And so that's 3 successes. So that's going to be my full 7 hits. So let's hope that that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, it's enough. So it's just an extra kind of armor. Alright, so 1 is dead. Remove 1 orc hunter.
Nice. So
one of these guys is gone. And the nice thing is that the enemy cannot counterattack because he doesn't have keen sight like I do. So, and that's it though. I've attacked twice with Legolas. So, I think we've all made our turns. Unless there's something else that we can do. After you prepare this, gain an inspiration. Nope. Okay, so I guess that's it. So I will hit end turn. And confirm. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration.
Sure.
I'm full. Legolas is not. You need 1 for Bilbo.
And 1 for Elena.
Okay, there you go. The Orc Hunter will move 1 and attack Bilbo or closest hero.
Ooh.
So he goes here and attacks you at range.
Little child.
Attack. Oof. An orc fires several crude missiles at once, their fletchlings whistling through the air. Your agility will negate.
Okay. Do I have anything?
You need 4 successes to block everything.
Oh, jeez.
He hit you for 2 physical and 2 fear.
Okay. How many?
You need, what's your agility?
Agility. Oh. Ooh. I have 2 successes.
Okay. Can you do anything to...
No, this one's might and this one is spirit.
When you test, if there are any nearby heroes...
Everyone's nearby me. Well, this one, before I suffer damage or fear. So if I have 2 successes,
yes,
that's 2 incoming, and then I can spend another inspiration with the cloak?
Correct. So you would put a inspiration on this. Before you suffer 1 physical or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent that. So at most you can block 3 out of the 4, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
So do you want to take fear or physical?
Oh, I have a choice?
Yes. You're negating 1 at a time. So you had 2 physical, 2 fear. You had 3 to negate. So which...
I'll just take fear. It's fine.
Fear. So it's face up. Whatever this is. Gloom. Flip this card face down.
Okay.
So nothing bad happens. That's good. What's your fear threshold?
7.
7. Oh, you're good for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
So he is done?
Okay, so these go away.
Yeah, so you've...
And these go... I have no cards. What happens here?
You shuffle your discard, but we'll get there.
Oh,
Move 2, attack Elena or closest hero. So, these guys all move 2.
To attack the closest hero?
Yeah, so it's going to be attack. And we get to choose who gets it.
Interesting.
Because there's 2 of them. A ruffian strikes 2 swords together with a frightening clang. The spirit wisdom negates. So which of us has the higher wisdom?
I have 2 wisdom.
And Aragorn has 4. Okay. I will go ahead and attempt to block this damage. So, actually I should probably get rid of these. 1, 2, 3, oof. 4. Ooh. Wow. Okay, well, here's the thing. I've been waiting for this. Wow. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard the skill to convert all leaves into successes. That's still only 2, but before you suffer face down damage, you may prevent 1 face down damage. So that would actually bring me down to 1 damage that I would have to suffer. Actually, no, there's 3 fear there, huh? Okay. I don't think there's anything else that can help me with this. So I'm gonna discard this so that these 2 kick in. And that's 2 successes, and I negated physical. So I'm gonna do 1 fear and 1 fear and 1 physical is what I'll take.
Okay.
So 1 face up physical is play this card face down. Okay. So that's 1 physical. And this one is, if you are in a space with darkness, suffer 1 fear, then flip this card face down. There's no darkness.
Nice.
So I'm good. I have 5 each. So I need 4 more of each to get killed off, or at least test my final whatever. The shadow deepens, increased threat by 8. Oh, nasty. The last light of day dissipates before the murky darkness of night. The shadows teem with the glint of eyes. There's one moment and gone the next. If you delay much longer, the thieves will slip from your grasp entirely. Every space is affected by darkness.
Ooh.
And apparently 3 goblin scouts go on the indicated space here. 3 goblin scouts, so that's these guys. Alright, so this is bad.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to rush it.
We may have to. Each hero resets their deck and... Okay.
Yeah, like I feel like even if we killed 1 thing each, they're just gonna keep coming out because it's getting harder.
Yeah, it's just that opportunity attack though. Like we're gonna see here. The problem here is that moving out of this space, we're gonna take a hit. Moving into this space and interacting with this, we're gonna take a hit. Yeah. So it's like it's 2 opportunity attacks that we're gonna be. So Legolas may hang back and still twang as much as possible to kill off. I think Aragorn and Legolas are still going to stick around and kill off as many as possible.
Okay, no worries.
And if Elena would like to join us and actually,
Elena is trying to get recruits.
At the very least, she can come down and attack him.
Yes, at the very least.
But that means that you would have to give up doing that.
I'm just trying to recruit, I'm trying to get help for us.
You're awful. She's off doing stuff while we're risking our necks. Now, the darkness is bad because when we're in darkness, I think that means we suffer fear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, so...
I have a torch, though.
Everyone but Elena can scout 3 instead of 2. Oh, that's right. You've got your torch. 1, 2, 3. That's weakness. I'm going to put these... Actually, tireless is what? At the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to perform an action that you have not performed this turn. That's going to be helpful, I think, for this event down here. I will keep that. And, yeah, these can go on the bottom. And then Aragorn is going to do 1, 2, 3. I need some combat stuff. When you test, if you not reveal any successes, you may discard the skill to convert all... Okay, that's not bad. This is test. You may discard this skill to add 1 success. No. And at the start of your turn, you may discard this skill for you and a nearby hero to scout 2. I might do that for the benefit of drawing more successes. So I'm going to keep that card and put these on the bottom so that I can guarantee more successes.
This is yours. It was here like the whole time.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Right.
All right, are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I need to kill off as many of these guys as possible so that you can get people down here.
Yeah.
To get that searched, right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking with Legolas.
Can I go first as Elena?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, I'm gonna scout for that.
Oh my god. You're seriously going to do that?
Yes, I am.
Wow. We're going to
I'm
lose
right
because
there.
Elena... Okay, Xana. The Hobbit sits upon... Oh, wrong one. Never mind. This one. A great beast of a man nurses a wound in his side. Interact. Were the man not sprawled against a slope rock, he would surely tower over even the tallest of your enemies. His beard is thick and black, an arrow protrudes from his side. His state will surely get worse if the wound is not tended to. Test your wisdom.
Okay.
You need 2 successes to...
1, 2, 3.
There's your 2 successes.
There you go.
All right, so you pass. You carefully remove the arrow and tend the wound. The man is stoic through even the most painful moments. I thank you for your help, he says gruffly. Gain 1 inspiration.
Yay.
It says here, would you extend your kindness more? Hunters have separated me from the 2 cubs I care for. Promise to find the cubs, or say you cannot. Show them what you found.
Yeah, show him.
The man welcomes the cub back to him, a grin breaking through the pain on his face. There is another, he says. Please, you or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
There's another one we have to find.
We can't do everything. All right, that's it. Now you get to move.
I will...
Here's the thing. If you move onto his space, Alina will at least take hits from him rather than...
I think, yeah. I was thinking about doing my sprint, too, just to get up to in the thicket. What do you think?
Well, you can move and then sprint.
Oh, really? That's what it is?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if you sprint, then you can attack, right? Your sprint is not an action.
I already used my action to
You used
to
one,
see that
but
guy.
okay, you moved one. You used 1 action.
Yeah.
But where's your card that with the 3
My
sprint?
sprint right here.
Right, that's not an action.
Oh, it's not?
This sprint 3 is just a free thing that you can do.
Oh, well then yeah.
So after you sprint with this skill, remove it from the adventure. So 1 time per adventure, you can remove it. So now you can go 1, 2, 3 and attack. Or do you want to attack this guy? What do you want to do? Attack these guys so that we can...
Whatever's elite. They're both elite, huh?
Yeah, they're both pretty nasty. I don't think we should split damage, though.
Yeah. So which one's more hurt? Is it that guy up here?
This guy's not hurt at all. These guys, they're both fresh.
Are they?
I'd say we go for this group so that we can move forward onto here.
I think so. Okay.
We'll just have to take pot shots from him and hope
fine.
that we survive.
That's fine. Alright, so yeah, I'll do that then.
Alright, so you're going to attack the Ruffians. 7 health each. How much damage can you possibly do?
5. And a pierce.
It's not going to be enough, unfortunately.
No, that's okay.
Alright, so what's your... What is it? Wit?
Yes, so 3 wit. 1, 2, 3. So I will do... Hold on.
They may counterattack. They have to counterattack.
If you don't... Oh, okay, so...
So you can discard that 1 card that Aragorn used to get 2 successes on that.
Hold on, wait. When I test wit, you may discard the skill to add 1 success. So that would be 3.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have to wonder...
Yes, you can use that. You can use them in any order. So you can... Well, no, this... It doesn't matter. This is 1 success, and this will give you 2 successes. That'll be 3.
Yeah.
And you're
the thing is, I want to kind of use these because I'm already max. But then I guess it's good to save them, but we seem like we're getting them like every turn.
We are, but only one.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Up to you.
I'll just free up. Oh man. But then if I, because these are nasty. Like at least with these leaves, you can replace them. But if I did wit next time and I had like 3 of these omen
There's only
things,
one in the deck. I see what you're saying, though. There are other cards with no symbols, but...
So this would be beneficial for, like, no symbols.
But here's the thing. If you use this now, that goes back into your deck at the end of your turn. So you can use it on... You can use...
That is so true. I didn't even think of that. Then, yeah, I'll do that. So this is 3 successes.
All right, so what's the damage total?
5 hits and a pierce.
Now apply 5 hits. Okay, so not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Can the enemy attack? Yes, unfortunately. 3 damage and 2 fear. Might negates.
Oh, man.
How much might do you have?
2. Oh.
All right, so you can
3.
block 3 of that. So do you want to take... Unless you have anything else that you can use.
I have my cloak, so I can block 4.
Okay, so do you want to take 1 face-up physical or 1 face-up fear?
I'll do fear.
All right. Flip this card face down. Nothing happens.
What's nice is that I have the torch, so nobody's really suffering from darkness right now.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that goes there. So confirm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I feel like Aragorn needs...
It says only me and other heroes in the space.
Right. So Legolas can move down.
Okay.
After...
You want to...
I think he'll take the fear so that he can get...
Yeah.
He needs to attack as much as possible. I can also discard inspiration from my cloak and prevent that fear. Okay. So...
a nearby hero gains an inspiration. So who wants inspiration?
I'm full.
And
so
he's
Bilbo.
full, so Bilbo. And that's it.
All right. I think Aragorn's going to attack next. Unless, Bilbo, do you want to try and finish that guy off?
Yeah, hold on. I'm seeing if I should have... How much fear do we have collectively? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm going to discard this.
Okay.
It's the end of Elena's turn. I'm going to discard this.
To prepare a song skill from your discard pile. If you do, gain 1 inspiration.
Yes, and I am. I'm going to prepare Lay of Twilight. During my turn, you may discard this skill for you and nearby heroes to collectively discard up to 4 face-down fear and physical cards.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yep.
So that...
Not now.
Oh.
Right, because...
You said at the end of your turn?
Well, at the end of my turn, I did this, but I have to do it on my next turn. So I'm preparing this spell to use on my next turn.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay. And then... So that was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was I doing for this?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I thought I was getting an inspiration or something. Oh, yeah, I do. I gain an inspiration because I used that 1 card. So I gain an inspiration. If you do, gain an inspiration.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. So that's it. Now that's... Oh, my God. What a turn. She got so much stuff done.
Yeah, hey, go for it.
Jeez.
At the end of your turn. Okay. Well...
So...
I may have to start burning...
Do you want Bilbo to finish, or do you want...
Well, it's not going to matter. Any spillover damage will go to the next one. So if you want... I guess Aragorn... I guess I'll attack with Aragorn next.
Go for it.
So he's got a sword. That's going to be 7 hits total if I can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's might, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'll spend 2 inspiration. And that would be 3 successes. Is there anything else I can do? Before you... no? Okay. So I'm going to attack the Ruffians. And I do a total of 7 hits. All right, it's 1. Aragorn will attack again. Remove 1 Ruffian. All right. Can the enemy counterattack? Oh, they were... Oh, they're... Are they elite? Yeah, they're elite, so they can counterattack. So, actually, go lay down.
You want me to take her out while you do
No,
that?
it's okay. I don't think these guys are... Let me check something real quick. It's 3 damage, might negates, but there's no spike symbol around them. So because they were already... They already exhausted themselves counterattacking you, Alina, so they should not have been able to hit me. So I hit no. So no damage to Aragorn. Aragorn will attack a second time because on his turn he gets 2 actions.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought they counterattacked anyone.
That's elites only. But these guys are regular apparently.
Okay.
So that's fine. So Aragorn is going to attack again. Let's go ahead and get these guys out of here. And I will attack the Ruffians again just to thin their numbers. 1, 2... So I'm going to spend another 2. That's my last 2 inspiration, but that's 3 successes. That's another 7. At the start of your turn. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to do another 7. Remove 1 ruffian. No, they cannot attack. And another one is gone.
Okay.
So that was Aragorn's whole turn, was just standing there attacking. Well provisioned. I don't think he can do anything else. No. Okay. So now Legolas or Bilbo, do you want to try and finish him off and then move?
Yeah, we'll try and do that for Bilbo.
Because Legolas would be wasting his full power on one guy. I'd rather Legolas attack these guys here.
Because they're only 2 tiles away, yeah.
Right.
They can't counterattack. Yeah, I'll do that. So Bilbo is going to attack that dude.
Yes. All you need is 2 hits on him. What's your dagger? Is
No,
that
wit.
wit?
So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Success.
So that's two successes?
Actually, if I only need 2 hits, then I just need the 1
Yes.
for 2 hits.
So you got 2?
Yeah.
1, 2. All right, dead.
That's fine.
Finished him off, Bilbo. Good job. Remove 1 ruffian. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration.
Nice.
Who wants it?
Let's give it to Aragorn. He has nothing.
Okay. And now Bilbo has another action he can do. he can work his way down here, but
I'll go back and scout. I'm just kidding. I'm looking for that other bear cup, man.
The only downside to moving right now is that the torch would not affect you, right?
That's true.
You'd be taking a face down.
Fear.
And these guys may actually...
Flip.
Well, here's the thing. If you do come down here and survive, they would not move toward us. We would then be able to go toward them.
I'd want them to kind of move toward us because Alina has that discard this thing to apply 4 hits and to stun it.
Mm-hmm. My only concern is that the next threat is coming up and that may spawn more enemies.
Do they spawn on us?
I don't know where they're going to spawn.
But they have a chance to.
It's possible they would spawn here, and I mean, we're 1 space away, right here. So we could move down there. Like I say, as we swarm that space, Legolas is going to go after these guys. I'm going to attack twice, and then I'm going to use my use an action you're not done this round to then move 2 spaces here to get on that space as well, so that we can start working on this token.
What were these tokens here?
Does
it tell you?
That one is a thicket sits quiet and still, its shifting shadows possibly concealing tracks within, which we don't need any more tracks.
Yeah, that was this one?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, this one was... Yeah, that's that one. And then this one is the camp.
Okay, and then it was the one to the left.
That is some kind of howling. I bet you that's the other bear.
Oh.
You hear a plaintive yowling from the ruins. I bet you that's the other bear. But we don't have time. Once this goes to full,
okay,
we lose.
all right, fine.
I'm just saying we can't
So
do everything.
I will move here, and I will I will try and hit them.
But you already attacked this turn. So
That's right.
So it's... But if you move up, that prevents them from moving. But if you stay there, then...
You know what? I like... You know what? Bilbo's going to be a tank.
Okay. Okay.
It's fine.
All right. Don't worry. Legolas has got your back.
It's fine.
I'm hoping. So Legolas is going to shoot...
Do I get a fear thing because of darkness?
Not yet. We'll wait for the app to tell us when that is.
I see.
So Legolas is going to shoot twice with his longbow. And I've got my keen eyes, so I'm going to just agility 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to have to use some of my inspiration to make sure I get 3 hits. So that's 3 successes. I could also give up... Strike, when you attack, discard to add 2 hits. But the problem with that is I can't do more... Well, actually, no. I can just add more hits. Maybe I'll do that. Strike 2. It doesn't mean 2 more successes. It just means more hits. Let me see what the strength of these guys are. Maybe I should do that. These guys look okay. Actually, they're not too bad.
Okay.
I think, well, let's see how much I would get with my great bow by default. 7.
And they're not elite?
3, 4, no. 5, 6, 7. I will discard this card to add strike 2. When you attack, discard to add 2 more hits. So that's 1, 2. And is there any other damage that I could possibly do? Action you have not performed. Add pair skill. No. Okay. So that's all I can do. But I've done a crap ton. 9 damage on this. 9 hits. Dead. Remove 2 goblin scouts.
Wow.
Legolas. My man. Can the enemy attack? No, because I'm all the way back there. And then I will do that again.
Oh, so he can't attack me?
No.
Attack me?
No, he's... again, the one that attacked him is who the counterattack is against him.
Okay, I see.
So I will attack a second time and try and knock out that remaining guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3 successes. That's perfect, actually. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. I mean, do I really need 7 hits? Fine. Dead. One hero nearby receives an inspiration. I think Aragorn should take it.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to spend Tireless. At the end of your turn, you may discard this skill to perform an action that you have not performed this turn. So I'm going to discard this and take the move action and go 1, 2, and this should be gone. Mm-hmm. That gets us down here so that we can start working on that thing. And I don't think there's anything else. At the end of your turn, you may discard this skill to gain 1 inspiration or scout 1. I'm going to gain inspiration anyway, so I'm thinking I may want to scout 1 and see if I want to keep this. So I'm going to spend this card to scout 1, and I can prepare it if I want. When you test spirit, you may discard... no, I'm not going to...
Were you able to move with Legolas even though you attacked twice?
I discarded a card that let me take another action.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay. So are we scouting now?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Patience. Legolas just attacked twice and then moved with his card. Mm-hmm. Bilbo already went. These 2 are here, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that ends that. So now we have to end our turn.
And fear.
We'll see what happens. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everyone gets... And you get an inspiration. And you get an inspiration. The archer will move 1 space and attack Legolas, or the closest hero. Well, he can. He can go here and attack Legolas. Attack. 1 physical and 2 fear I can negate with agility. So 1, 2, and I have to reshuffle these and
It's
draw.
unfortunate he didn't move here and attack you. Then I could have used my card. And
Well, he's at ranged.
yeah.
So I got 1 success out of that. I'll spend an inspiration for 2, and then I'll use my cloak. Before you suffer physical damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that. So I will spend another inspiration for using my cloak ability, and that will negate all of the damage. So I'll hit confirm. Okay, so that goes away. That goes away. And unfortunately, each hero in darkness suffers 2 fear. However, spirit will negate.
Okay.
So I've got 2. Damn. 2 fear. Well, I'll spend 1 to block 1 of them, but I can't do the other one, unfortunately. Actually, no. I can spend my last inspiration to prevent cloak. I'll use my cloak, so I'll prevent Legolas's fear, but I've used up all of my inspiration to do it.
It was spirit, right?
Yes, spirits. Aragorn has 2 spirit as well. Success and partial.
Aragorn doesn't need to do it because he's in the same space as the torch.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you have to spend your torch token then.
Oh.
Every
really?
time you use it, you have to basically remove this, and now it's gone. Do you want to save your torch for when we're here?
Yeah, we should probably save it.
I mean, I'm confident that I can block this.
Okay.
So I'm just spend this. That's 2 successes, so no problem there.
And this is a spirit, you said, right? A spirit test?
Yeah, spirit test, yeah.
All right, so this is... He's good. And you needed 2 successes, right?
2 successes.
All right. This is all my cards. 1, 2, 3.
Inspiration. Oh, you have to test. You have 4?
Yeah, 4
Okay.
on spirit. And I think I did it. 2
Nice.
successes, right?
Yep, 2 successes. So none of us, based on the darkness, acquire any fear, which is good.
Okay.
All right, continue. The shadow deepens. Threat increases by 8. Oh, another thing happens. With darkness cloaking the area, your foes take the chance to sneak up on you. Surely, if you cannot track down the thieves' hideout soon, you'll be forced to turn back. Place 1 goblin scout on the indicated space. That is up here, I think. Yeah. 2 down from that guy. Continue. And 2 ruffians on the indicated space here. Which isn't bad, because now we can just rush the objective and get it done. So 2 ruffians.
Which ones... Does it tell you which ones are elite?
They're normal. They're all normal.
Oh.
But we'd need to... This is it.
Okay.
This is our last
Yeah.
turn. 56 out of 64.
This one's the only one that's elite, right?
Each here... Yes. I say we ignore him.
Yeah, I know. Now we're gonna get opportunity attacks.
No, because we're not on the same space as him. He's melee, not ranged.
Oh, I thought it was adjacent.
No.
Okay.
Melee is same space. Ranged is adjacent.
Okay. So if we do move, we're gonna get an opportunity attack from him. 'Cause he's ranged.
Possibly? I don't know how that works. I mean... I'm going to say no. I mean, we can if you want to be thorough about it, but I don't think it would.
I don't know.
Technically, we're not moving out of his range. We're just simply... I don't know. All right, fine.
How
So
would it
let's scout.
How would it be in D&D? I don't even know.
In D&D, you'd have to be in physical... In D&D, there's no range opportunity attack.
So you can like move in circles around him?
Yeah, you can move in circles around him, so as long as you stay within their attack range.
That's funny. Okay.
So for the sake of just keeping this moving...
Yeah. Oh, so we're shuffling.
Yeah, scout. We can all scout 3 because
Mm-hmm.
Aragorn is nearby.
Yes, sir.
1, 2... Yes, 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 and no. So this goes on the bottom, and I got 2 successes at least. That'll help us out with this. 1, 2, all bad. So I'm just going to get rid of all of these and put them on the bottom. And that's all I can do. He has no inspiration. He's got... Legolas is going to be useless with this test for the record, but I'll still try anyway.
We should have probably ignored the darkness then, because if this is our last turn, what's the use of keeping it?
Well, in case we get attacked or something, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Unless it carries over to the next adventure, but I doubt it. 1, 2, 3. Alright, bottom. Unless I want to prepare it. Ooh, should I prepare it? Whatever. I'll just do it.
Do it.
Yeah, whatever. And then these.
I think the opportunity only hits when you're on the same space as them. Because if I were to move onto his space, he would not get that opportunity on me, right? Like if I were to go from here to here to attack him, he would not get that opportunity attack on me because I'm moving into his space. So I don't think he would take opportunity by moving down here. So I think on this turn, all of us need to converge on this spot and do the test. That's what we have to do.
I think so. Actually, you know what? I'm putting this on the bottom. And I'm going to take... Which one do you think is better to prepare?
That one? You've got a lot of inspiration, right? Oh, you mean prepare. What is that?
Yeah.
What do they say?
When you test, if you do not reveal any success, you may discard the skill to convert all leaves to success. But then this one, when you test wit, which is my thing, you may discard this skill to add 1 success.
We don't know what we're going to be testing here. I have a feeling it's going to be agility or something, or possibly wit, because we need to sneak in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking wit or wisdom is what's going to be tested here.
All right.
It's up to you.
One. Oh, I could prepare both.
You could put that on top, and you know you have 2 you have 2 successes coming.
All right.
When you do your test.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm good.
Did you do Bilbo's as well?
Yeah, I did do Bilbo.
All right. So what do you want to do? Do you want to?
All right.
Who wants to go first?
Let's do Elena first because she has that thing.
All right. So that would be.
You have 0 things on Legolas, right?
0 inspiration. Yes.
At the start, a hero in your... Oh, it has to be in my space at the start of my turn. Damn.
Well, Aragorn could use it.
No, they have to have 0 inspiration.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
That sucks.
So you're going to move her down?
Yeah.
And this is connected here.
And I will do the scout thing.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to discard the skill to collectively discard up to 4 face down, fear, and
Okay.
things.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, yeah.
All right, so we are full health, but the problem is, can
We stay there.
Well, not only that, but we need to beat the scenario.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, so here we go. The enemy's lair is hidden within an old ruin. All that remains is to devise a way in without their notice. Search. Test your wit.
Test your might.
Test your might.
1, 2, 3.
I say we go all in. We have to.
So when you test wit, you may discard the skill to add 1 success.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. Okay. The patrols, though lacking in vigilance, are surprisingly numerous, and you are not yet able to locate a way in.
Oh, what?
But that's 5 toward the total that we need,
Yeah.
whatever that is. So there's still 3 more people to go. All right. You move to get down here, so you can't do anything else.
Yeah, but I can, once per test, after I spend an inspiration, a nearby hero gains an inspiration. So I guess Legolas.
Yeah, he might. Okay. So do you want to try... who's Bilbo? You want to give it a shot?
Yeah. What was that? It was wit?
Mm-hmm.
Who has bigger wit?
You have the biggest wit.
Yeah, let me do Bilbo then.
All right, go for it. You get to search twice because you're on that spot.
That's true.
So I think you're going to get this. Go ahead and give it a shot.
All right, search for Bilbo again. The app is telling me to do it.
Wit,
right?
yep.
Okay, oof. So that's 1, 2, 3. I don't have anything else.
That's okay. You still have another action, so you could search again. You could do that again.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you got 3 there. Slipping past the last patrol, you find a way into the structure without raising an alarm. The heroes win. You have caught the bandits by surprise and will face the bandit leader on an even footing in the next adventure. Lore increases by 2. Each hero receives 4 experience points. Ooh.
Just so we won?
Chapter 1.
Wow.
Yes. So we are now in the Thieves' Lair, Chapter 2. I'll just hit continue real quick.
Okay.
and then we'll save and quit from there. But from here, in theory, we would be able to, in camp, we'll be able to spend lore and experience to get new cards and upgrade existing ones.
Cool.
So, yeah. So what did you think of this? Did you enjoy it? It was long.
Yeah, it was okay. I think Destiny's did it better with the integrating the app.
I like that this is co-op, though. Destiny's is not.
Yeah, I do like that this is co-op. It didn't flow as well as I think it should be. It should flow.
Like, how so?
I don't know. Like, the adjacency stuff, like the rules were kind of weird.
Well, again, you're relying on me, who have never played the game before, to explain these things to you. So
Yeah.
I bet you part of it is my fault for not being as clear.
Well,
But again, just to clarify, melee is same space. Ranged is one space adjacent.
I know. It's just like when you're exploring a tile too.
When you're
Like these things, you actually have to be on the tiles, and that's kind of like it stinks that you only have so much, and this is without the explorer time limit, right?
Yes, we would have lost a long time ago.
Yes, we would have.
See, I feel like even adventure mode, I wanted to explore that, and
Yeah.
I wanted to get everything done. Even with adventure mode, I feel like it's still too time pressured.
Yeah, I mean, I understand like for a game, you can't really do that, but this would have been better if it was full digital, I think.
I would like a full digital version of this, to be honest. That'd be fun. How'd you feel about the deck management? And I like the fact that you have a choice on readying cards. You can ready success cards that are more powerful, but you can also ready the ones without anything on them for weaker effect, but at least you get them out of your deck.
Yeah. I liked the majority of it. The leaves, like, these were so overpowered. It was ridiculous. And
That's because of our adventure mode, though.
Yeah, half of these skills I couldn't even use because we were earning so much, and some of these skills required, like Bilbo, for example, he's supposed to be off on his own. You know, at least that's what his skill says, and he was never off really on his own. Elena was kind of did that, but she probably shouldn't have. But it was okay. You know, I would play this again. But I think there are other games that have done app integration into board games better.
Okay. I like this. What concerns me is the other stuff we didn't get to, like the rules and that. Like, there are other tiles, like hazards and arena battles. Like, there's square-based... Like, I'm intimidated a little bit.
I like that. I think the base was okay, like the core, but I think if it adds like that sort of stuff, I think that it would spruce up the gameplay, to be honest. The gameplay wasn't bad, but it needs a little bit more meat, I think.
Really? How so?
It just, I don't know.
I was sweating trying to keep track of it. To be honest, I mean, again, you're playing, I'm camera, map.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to keep track of everything too.
True.
So, like, it was enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that. Any more complicated, and I may not have enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I still think adventure mode was a bit rushed. I know the game is meant to be, you're on that time limit, but I wish there was a way to customize the settings to, you know, it's only maybe 4 every round instead of 8 for a 4-player game. You know what I mean? Like, I wish you could customize the threat level game so that you can explore everything and see what Middle-earth has to offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in this case, we had to bypass this and whatever that was, and you know what I mean? Like, we bypassed some stuff.
I don't know. I feel like this also could have probably done without the app. Like, we could have rolled dice to find out where the enemies would spawn and stuff.
That would be awful.
Yeah.
The app I think makes it much better.
It does. It really does. I'm just saying, like, there's an additional way to play if you want to customize it, I think.
I understand.
But yeah, it was okay. I'd play this again. I'm not a Lord of the Rings person at all. I'm not a fan of them, but you know, I overlooked it. I didn't really notice. So
it was more. You treated this more as a co-op D&D game as opposed to a Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah, exactly. Like these were just characters, like whatever.
I was fine. I liked that you can pick a class for each person. And during the campaign, you can actually switch classes too.
That's cool.
You can keep the cards that you've purchased for that class up to that point, and then you can switch out class cards 1 through 3 with cards 1 through 3 from another class, but keep say card 4 because you bought it, or card 5 because you bought it of that other class. It's weird, but it's interesting.
I do not like the musician at all whatsoever.
Really?
Mm-mm. This harp was so useless throughout the entire year.
That's only because we had so much inspiration.
Yeah, we did. And it kind of negates like this, like 1 per test after you spend an inspiration and nearby hero gains an inspiration. It kind of makes this card moot. So
yeah. Well, I don't know if it'll let us, but we might be able to change the loadout on Chapter 2. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can turn your harp in for something else. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And then this one...
Or make it stronger in some way.
Yeah. This one would have been great, but this is so like, what was the word? Subjective? No.
He moves under your space. Oh, situational?
Situational, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good to get out of my deck, you know, because it wasn't a success, so that's all right. Mm-hmm. It was okay. It was an okay game.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. I think we did pretty good considering it was our first try.
Yeah, our first time we did.
Long. But it was
very
good.
Well. A little confusing with the tile placements that you put in.
Hey, you know what?
What was elite and what wasn't elite. But that's okay. I understand.
I'm still getting used to it. Thank you very much.
I understand. Mm-hmm. You did great.
You try it. You do any better?
I couldn't.
Still
that's why it's called Dad's Gaming Addiction.
Whatever.
Not Girlfriend's Gaming Addiction.
Wow. All right. Well, I think that's good enough. Lord of the Rings, it gets a thumbs up for me. Yeah. I would keep playing if we had the time.
Yeah.
We can also like start fresh and play the first. We can play the first scenario over and over and not do the whole upgrade system. Oh. But I'm just saying that's a possibility. If you want to do that, you can do that. But anyway.
I'm still waiting for XCOM.
Lord of the Rings, Journeys of Middle-earth. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince and Idly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.